Morning, everyone. Morning, everyone. I'm Nikita Thakur, Assistant Professor, Department of Chemistry, and I'm so honored to be speaking here today at 3 days national level online workshop organized by Sardar Patel College of Pharmacy and association with Gujarat Technological University and Clarivate, British American Analytics and Intelligence Company on the topic ethical use of artificial intelligence in higher education, research, and productivity. On behalf of Sardar Patel College of Pharmacy, would like to present a very warm welcome to the respected guest, Girish Patel sir, he is chairman at TFC and governing body. Shri Sheetal Patel sir, he is secretary at TFC. Dr. Subhasree Nag ma'am, lead solution consultant for the research and analytics division at Clarivate. Mr. Sabu Thomas sir, associate professor at Sacred Heart College, Kochi, Kerala. And teaching and non-teaching staff and wonderful participants. With great honor and pleasure, I welcome you all to the greenest campus in Charota region. Also, I feel privileged to open this event where many accomplished people who we admired and looked up to once stood. Sardar Patel College of Pharmacy has been established with a view to promote excellence in pharmacy education and to prepare budding pharmacists to meet the challenges in the pharmaceutical industry. The institute will endeavor to have constant touch with parents to advance technologies and provide information about performances of their work. Design logical plan for development of soft skills of all the wards. Now I would like to brief regarding our advisory board. They are like backbone to us. Without them, we would have attained nothing. I would like to welcome Mr. Girish Patel sir. He is chairman at TFC and president of governing body. We have with us Shri Sheetal Patel sir, secretary of Tirupati Foundation Trust, uh, Madam, managing trustee TFC. So now I would like to welcome our coordinator, Mr. Samresh Pal Roy, to the industry speech.
Thank you, Nikita ma'am, for this wonderful welcome speech. Am I audible? Am I audible? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you for the confirmation. So, good morning, everyone. Respected Girish Patel sir, the chairman of Tirupati Foundation Trust. Respected Sheetal Patel sir, the secretary, Tirupati Foundation Trust. Dr. Subhasree Nag ma'am from Clarivate. Dr. Dhaval Patel sir, the principal of Sardar Patel College of Pharmacy. Dr. Rahil Bhura sir, the vice principal and coordinator of this FDP. My dear colleague and participants. It gives me immense pleasure to extend a warm and heartful welcome to all of you on behalf of Sardar Patel College of Pharmacy, Anand, Gujarat, for this transformative 3 days national level online workshop on ethical use of AI in higher education, research, and productivity. This event is jointly organized by GTU, Gujarat Technological University, and Clarivate. In this era of rapid digitalization, AI is no longer a distant dream. It is the present reality. From research and academic to day-to-day productivity, AI tools are reshaping how we think, write, teach, and innovate. But as we embrace this power, it is equally vital to use it ethically, responsibly, and efficiently. This workshop is specially designed for faculty members, research scholars, and postgraduate students from all disciplines who wish to stay ahead by understanding the applying of AI with purpose. So we are honored to welcome our distinguished speaker, Dr. Subhasree Nag ma'am from Clarivate, Mr. Sabu Thomas from Kerala, Mr. Nilesh Kumbar from IIT Indore, and Dr. K. Somayarani. So these speakers are going to teach us a lot about AI and how to use it ethically. I also take this opportunity to proudly introduce our venue, Sardar Patel College of Pharmacy. Our institution is committed to delivering value-based education in pharmacy, engineering, management, and humanities. So, dear participants, thank you for choosing to be here. Your presence reflects your desire to learn, grow, and lead in this AI-powered era. We are confident this workshop will add value to your academic journey and help you become part of the AI literature 5% shaping the future of higher education and research. Wishing you an enriching and insightful 3 days ahead. Thank you. Over to you, Nikita ma'am.
Thank you so much, Samir, sir, for such a great start. Now I would like to invite, it is my esteemed to share your thoughts on this very auspicious news.
Shital sir, please.
Hello, I'm
Yes, sir.
audible?
Yes, sir. You're audible, sir. Please, sir.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. I'm very happy to welcome you all to this 3 days national online workshop on ethical use of AI in higher education. On behalf of Sardar Patel Education Campus and Sardar Patel College of Pharmacy, I thank you all for joining us. Today, artificial intelligence AI is challenging to way we teach, learn, and do research, but still, only a few people know how to use AI the right way. This workshop is golden chance for you to learn how to use AI smartly, ethically, and effectively in your daily work. This workshop is not just about theory. You will get to use tools, try activities, and learn practical tips to make your work with, faster and better. We are proud to organize this event for Sardar Patel Education Campus, SPEC, located on Vallabh Vidyanagar, Vardal Road, Anand. Our campus is spread about 10 acres with clean road, separate building for each course, and green garden. It is a peaceful place full of student energy and natural beauty. At SPEC, we always focus on quality education, good teachers, and excellent infrastructure. We work hard to give value-based learning in engineering, pharmacy, management, humanity, and science. We also give important to ethic, human value, and overall student grow through activity in sports, as like social service, cultural, and innovation. Our goal is a create student who are not only smart but also responsible citizen and good human being. Wish you all the great learning journey in this workshop. Thank you. All the best. Vande Matram and Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for your motivating words. Over to you, Nikita.
Thank you so much, Sheetal, sir, for your inspiring and enriching message to us. I express my gratitude to our esteemed principal, Dr. Dhaval Patel sir, for their approval. They have assisted us in not just our development, but also in enhancing our creativity and knowledge. Now I would like to request Principal Sir to share his valuable message with us.
Am I audible? Good morning, all of you. It is a great pleasure for me to introduce about Sardar Patel College of Pharmacy. Sardar Patel College of Pharmacy, established in 2007, is the one of the best pharmacy institute in Gujarat. Sardar Patel College of Pharmacy is affiliated with Gujarat Technological University and approved by Pharmacy Council of India. Sardar Patel College of Pharmacy has received 5-star in GSIRF ranking and also received prestigious ISO certification. Sardar Patel College of Pharmacy offers B.Pharm and M.Pharm. Sardar Patel College of Pharmacy, location-wise situated at totally free from pollution and congestion, which provides a suitable environment for the sound concentration for study. Sardar Patel College of Pharmacy has sophisticated instruments for research work. College is also having well ventilated spacious audiovisuals, smart classrooms, equipped laboratories, machine room, analytical laboratories, animal house and seminar hall, medicinal garden, museum, etc. Sardar Patel College of Pharmacy provides interactive learning environment and industrial visits, workshops, seminar, lectures, etc. Extracurricular activities are conducted in Sardar Patel College of Pharmacy for holistic development of students. All the best for the workshop on AI. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your great work. Thank you, sir, for your great work. I would like to welcome our coordinator, Mr. Samresh Pal Roy, sir, for the introduction.
Thank you, Nikita. So now we are going to start our main session. So today we are having the first speaker of today's presentation, Dr. Subhasree. Just one second. Yes. So Dr. Subhasree Nag is a distinguished research and innovation strategist with a strong background in molecular oncology and pharmaceutical science. She currently serves as the lead solution consultant for the research and analytics division at Clarivate, where she partners with academic and research institutions to elevate their research impact, align with funding priorities, and integrate evidence-based learning into education. With a PhD in molecular oncology from Texas Tech University, USA, Health Science Center and M.Pharm from Institute of Chemical Technology, Mumbai, Dr. Nag brings deep scientific expertise to her consulting work. She has co-authored influencing policy guidance, including the UGC India Good Academic Research Practice GARP framework, and is a contributing writer for BioWorld, where she analyzes trends in drug discovery and biotech innovation. Her portfolio include conducting high impact workshop, authoring over 25 peer-reviewed publication with 2,500 citation, and advising on research visibility, scholarly publishing, and institutional benchmarking. Dr. Nag is known for her ability to bridge scientific rigor with strategic foresight, making her a sought after voice in research excellence and academic innovation. So, with this brief introduction, I like to welcome today's first speaker, Dr. Subhasree ma'am, for her talk. Over to you, ma'am. Ma'am, you can please unmute.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Dr. Roy, for this introduction. I hope I'm audible. Just give me a moment as I share my screen.
Yes. It is possible to turn on the camera for few minutes initially.
No, unfortunately, my bandwidth is not allowing that to me.
Okay,
Uh,
okay, okay.
okay. So, in the interest of time, I will actually go through artificial intelligence and what is Clarivate doing in that space for a few minutes, and then we will talk more about how can you use AI in accordance to publisher demands, and what are the different what you should keep in mind when you're using Chat GPT or the free AI tools while doing your literature search. We'll show you what Clarivate is doing in this space also. So quickly about Clarivate, many of you probably know of us from the Web of Science. Now, artificial intelligence, as all of you know, right now is everywhere. I think for all the professors and the educators, making sure that an essay which is turned into you has not used primarily AI in its creation is becoming a very big challenge. So the problem here is that there is a lot of productivity and innovation with regards to AI, use of AI. Since you're a pharmacy college and many of the attendees today are from the pharma chemistry space, I'm sure all of you know how the inclusion of AI in, for example, how the inclusion of AI in drug discovery, in elucidating protein chemical interactions has changed the world. In fact, today, this year, in 2024, for the first time in more than a century, the Nobel Prize for Chemistry went to scientists who are actually not trained chemists. They are physicists, they are quantum data scientists. It went for Google, right? It went to one of the things that Google for their creation of AlphaFold, which allows you to see, which has basically deciphered the protein folding conformations of almost every known protein in the world. AI is there everywhere, huge, but the problem that is coming is the research and integrity. Okay, now Web of Science has and Clarivate have been very instrumental in driving research integrity for a very long time. Okay, and we are using now artificial intelligence. With this, I will stop to share my presentation, but actually go on to my browser window to actually show you how we are incorporating AI in our systems. Okay, many of you probably have seen Web of Science. If it is a part of your institution, you have seen Web of Science. Today Web of Science has a research assistant module, which is basically our AI module. Okay, now I am going to also do at the same time something on Chat GPT. Okay, so that I can show you Chat GPT, and I'll also use Perplexity, okay, to quickly show you the different differences and where should you be using. Just give me a moment. I think many of you have used Perplexity before.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm signed in. I'm signed in to Chat GPT 2. Okay, perfect. So now I have Chat GPT opened up. Okay, I have Chat GPT opened up over here. And I have also got Perplexity over here. And we have got Research Assistant over here. And let us try to understand how different AI tools are working and where you should be using. Finally, I'll showcase a small Word document that I have created where I have tried to summarize the artificial intelligence AI policies of the different publishers. So, as a researcher, you all know what is ethical and what is unethical. Okay, now the first thing, many of us use AI for doing a simple search. So let us do a simple search on solid lipid nanodispersions. Okay, in cancer drug delivery. let's see what does ChatGPT do, and we'll do the same search in Perplexity. Okay.
And it should be cancer. Yeah, cancer.
Yes. Okay, just a minute. Let's make it. Change it. Okay. Okay, so we have now created the same thing. Now we are going to do the same thing over here. We'll do a new chat and we'll start our new. So now let us see how different does Web of Science Research Assistant help you. We want to create a detailed literature review, or if you're a researcher, you can even identify research gaps and find hotspots. Let us look at ChatGPT first. Okay, first this one is promising very, very textbook information. Okay, this is pretty textbook information. This is a little bit of interesting information for people who don't know. Okay, drug accumulation. Now, how do you look at, okay, let us look at references. Please provide references. Okay, now let us look at over here. It is showing from Science Direct, from different 17 different page journal sources. Not bad. Pretty similar, breast cancer, pancreatic cancer, but it has references. Okay. Problem here is, let's look over here, brain cancer. Now let us look at all these references. Reference number 3, maybe. It's a 2020 article. And one thing that is problematic in Perplexity is I don't know why it has chosen these 4 or 5 articles. Okay, this paper from formulation, this has 83 citations according to Frontiers, maybe even lesser if I look at the citation. So I'm not really sure why it has chosen this one out of everything else. Okay, and if you notice here, there is a little bit of nuance that it is missing. This was transferrin targeted in breast cancer. Okay, so it is just saying transferring conjugate excellence. We needed only about solid lipid, nano dispersions. So now we will do the same thing. Now, I would say 434. Problem, can you see the chat GPT? Random old papers, 1999, 2020, one paper 2020, one paper is from 1919, one from 2017. Now let us go and do research assistant. Okay, and see, first of all, I will not change my query. Let us do the same query because we have, we'll do this exact same query. It is asking me many questions. So I'll first say a literature review. See, it is asking us mechanism. So I want mechanisms of drug delivery and specific. It is asking me I'll say proceed. It is telling me last 10 years. In ChatGPT, in Perplexity, if you do these changes, okay, it will not necessarily give you. They have said high quality articles. How are they high quality? We don't know. So, no. Okay. Yes. Now, okay. Last 10 years, we are looking and they have identified. And now let us see how it writes. Latest 2023 paper. I didn't know there was something called lipid core nanoparticles. This allows me to search for. Okay, so now we will write something. Now, here, this is where I want you to see the difference. When you're using a research assistant from a structured database like Web of Science, okay, this is much more scientifically, it has told you what is the gaps in research. One gap in research is in vivo studies. It is trying to give you the latest papers, okay, and secondly, you can quickly click over here to see the what is the paper talking about. See, it can also go and show you related documents. So I'm looking at co-citation map. So who is citing German Cortes? Okay, Sividasan, 2023 has started. See, this is also a nice document. This is the way when you want to do literature search. You can also say, please proceed. Can you see this? Now this is where the difference happens in Chat GPT. Chat GPT, if it will see over here, it's extremely broad, very basic textbook information. If you are wanting to understand a topic just quickly, maybe Chat GPT is okay. But remember one thing: when they are saying this thing about SLN can bypass efflux pumps, there is no paper associated. They have given you some references here, right? But there is no paper which is basically verifying or is associated with statements made in the summary. Now, in that respect, I would say Perplexity is slightly better, because for every statement they are making, they do have a sources, and they have used 28 different sources for getting this thing. Okay, though some of the sources that they have taken are some things that I would not really like, because the problem here is that when you do searches on Perplexity and or Chat GPT, what I have noticed is you get very outdated or very standard literature. As a scientist, if I'm writing a grant proposal, or I want to know the latest literature, how it is, this is not going to help me. Okay. Okay, so for example, here they are clinical with focus on clinical trials of 400,000. Proceed 25. See, in the last 5 years, patient reported outcomes, challenges in adaptive trial designs. Can you see they have even started potential hypothesis? Now I'll ask questions like what biomarkers are used in SLN clinical trials? Now I'm going to ask the same question to Chat GPT, and let us try to see how good is Chat GPT and Perplexity in answering only one paper, references from 2012 to 2008, very old papers. Same question I'm going to ask these people. Let's see how better are their answers. Now let us look at these answers. What you will notice is as you make your question more and more, technical, the quality of a lot of these will fall down. This is very small. Cell surface, pharmacokinetic parameter is actually not a biomarker. Perplexity has taken it in a wrong sense. Let us see how Web of Science. Because we are looking in clinical trials, correct? In clinical trials, these are very standard. None of them are necessary for clinical trials here. Let's look over here. Whereas here they have actually found out genetic biochemical with interact. I will now need to read this paper more to understand. As a educator, please notice what Web of Science is doing. It is giving you enough information now to read more. We are not giving you a textbook answer. If I want to go to Web of Science and just get all the information, I'm not getting it. What I'm getting is ideas where I need to read the paper again and find, because that's what a scientist is supposed to do. Whereas on Perplexity and Solid Lipid, on Chat GPT, the answers are more broad, and these are answers that can be copied and put into an essay. But what I will get in this particular essay is, what I will get in when I write this essay is, I will get a very broad, first year like essay, where the student just understands the topic of, on a very surface level. It is not allowing me to go deeper down. So now the first tip that I would like to give you when you're doing literature review using ChatGPT is, don't depend on ChatGPT or Perplexity or even Web of Science Research Assistant for them to do the work for you. Remember, the name of the product in Web of Science is called Research Assistant. It is your assistant for doing the research. It is not supposed to give you all the answers. It is supposed to give you ideas. Here it is trying to give me potential hypothesis. Okay, now I can go over here again, do a new chat, and now say I want to identify research gaps for lipid core nanoparticles. I didn't know about lipid core nanoparticles as a term for targeted tumor delivery. And it is giving me the access to the papers. This is how we will solid tumors. That's it. I'll give you an example that I had done a few days back. It is about rheumatoid arthritis and interstitial lung disease. Okay, and just see how it has given me the search strategy also. And then it is giving me the list of citations, research hotspots, and these are the research hotspots. Can you see? Latest citation, latest reference documents. And another thing which is very interesting in our research assistant is the article lists references that are not cited is because the relevance is forming a comprehensive understanding of topic rather than specific mention in the identified hotspots. Whereas as we go, okay, more and more, into technical things in Perplexity or AI, we don't get very recent papers. We don't see them. The reason for that is very simple. Both Perplexity as well as Chat GPT are not querying a specific. People who have access to Web of Science in the institution will be able to get this. Can giving more specific prompts to Chat GPT help? Yes, it can help. But the problem with Chat GPT personally is, please make sure that you have checked the papers. Just because Chat GPT has given you certain answers over here, references, make sure that you actually go, because Chat GPT has been known to give wrong references. Okay, so for example, with folate conjugated, I will need to go open link. Make sure you are opening the link and going to the right, making sure the paper is correct. This is Elsevier paper on folate. Okay, and oh wow, wow. Just see, I clicked on this biomaterials 2012, right? Okay, and what has opened up? Now I am confused. Let's go and first see this paper exists or not. Be very careful. I can't see this paper. This is very sensitive. This paper is by, what is the thing what they say, Wong T et al 2012. I can't see Wong T et al 2012. This is something you need to be very, very careful. Everybody, make sure you're checking the references. Okay, references are Pragati Soni has asked a question. Clarivate is better than Frontiers? No, Clarivate is not a. Clarivate is not. First of all, Clarivate is a company. Frontiers is the name of a series of journals. Okay, so you cannot compare a journal and a company. Number one. Number two is that we are not saying anything related to Frontiers. Frontiers are journals which are also a part of Clarivate. The platform. Web of Science has multiple 22,000 plus journals, and when our AI module queries, it does not query the entire internet. It is querying only the curated Web of Science journals. That is number one. Number two is, I am talking about ChatGPT and Perplexity. Perplexity, I personally, as a researcher, have more faith, simply because if you notice, if I click on the, if you that's why I am trying to show you both ChatGPT and Perplexity also. Perplexity is also a free tool. You can use it. ChatGPT, be very careful about the references that ChatGPT is, generating. For some reason, ChatGPT seems to be generating very weird references, and they're not correct. They're wrong. Just now we saw the DOI that it provided. That was first of all wrong. There is no DOI. I clicked on that DOI. It went anyway. I am now searching for that exact title, folate conjugated. That paper is not there on Google. So my point is, be very, very careful with ChatGPT, especially about the references. If you are a student who is just going to be copying a ChatGPT written summary along with the references without checking, without making sure the things are correct, you are going to land in trouble, because these are false, made up references. Okay. Perplexity allows you, on the other hand, Perplexity has a page called sources, right? Okay, it has a page called sources. I will not talk about how good these paper journals are, how good this is. This is a really good paper, because this is, because when Perplexity gives you these papers, unlike a citation database Web of Science research assistant, you will not be able to see if a paper is from a high impact journal or it has been cited highly or not. That is true, but at the same time, at least you can click over here and verify that it is the right paper or not. Here it is the right paper. See, it is saying nature. It is giving you it is taking a nature thing. So you know that the reference that was quoted was correct. Chat GPT referencing is very bad. Okay, so I would really recommend all of you, if you're doing literature review, be very careful. Where is Chat GPT good at? Compared to Perplexity and ChatGPT, I find ChatGPT is a better assistant for writing. It is a better assistant for summarizing, creating, so for example, I'll give you an example. This part, ChatGPT will do a very good job. Right? This is where you can help, you can use ChatGPT. Now, let me tell you, is this ethical or not? Because today we're talking about ethical use of AI. Now, I have summarized, just give me a moment. I will stop to share, and I'll share a Word document that we have just now created. So I went and I looked at all the different, publisher policies. We have put three things: peer review, AI, authorship. Springer Nature has said it cannot be the author. If you have used ChatGPT, you need to disclose it in the methods. So how will you do that? So when you're writing, you can always tell into the editor, please note AI tools were used for polishing language. That's it. You are using it to clean up, to make the English sound more professional. That is fine. It is not an author. You cannot make it just an author. Please disclose this part. Okay, disclose it, but it's not an author. Reviewers must not. This is very important. They have told you, please do not upload. So if you're a reviewer for a journal, don't upload the manuscript and tell ChatGPT to us. Do not use AI generated images. Okay. Many of us have done that Ghibli style image, right? But in a way, we are, did Ghibli Studio give copyright to OpenAI? No. There was a lot of controversy. Wiley, very clear. Allowed users. So basically, Springer Nature is saying we don't even allow use of AI tools. There is no allowed use. However, in many places, Springer has been okay with AI tools for summarizing and grammar and polishing language. Wiley uses with grammar, even idea development. So you can use any of the research assistants for generating hypotheses. AI should not replace core authors. It should not write the entire thing. ACS, please disclose all. Can we not? Royal Society tells you mandatory disclosure of AI use. Again, if you notice, permitted uses for most, publishers is what? They are permitting you to assist with language editing and data retrieval tasks. Data retrieval is nothing but references, literature review, etc. Again, it must not replace core research tasks, and it cannot say that an AI can be an author. No. Elsevier, again, AI can improve readability, but must be disclosed. You need to, if you're submitting to an Elsevier journal, you need to say you use Perplexity, ChatGPT, or anything for the language and grammar enhancement. So I hope this will be very helpful, and you can, for all the people who are not able to, Clarivate Research Assistant is a subscription-based product, so unfortunately you cannot use it until and unless you have subscription. If your institution has, okay, that's why I just showed you the research assistant, but I've also shown you Perplexity and ChatGPT and given you ideas on where you can use Perplexity and where you can use ChatGPT and how much can you use. For people who are saying how to buy subscription, any Clarivate product has to be subscribed by the institution and not by students or individual researchers. If there is an interest in subscription, please talk to your library. This is not the platform for us to talk about subscription. And though we talked about the Clarivate Research Assistant, I have also talked about ChatGPT and Perplex, two free tools. Okay, you have got two free tools. I have made it very clear to all the user attendees that Clarivate products, we are a for-profit publicly traded company. Obviously, any Clarivate product is going to be subscription based. However, we have right now talked about two very commonly used AI tools, ChatGPT as well as Perplexity. They are available to you for free. We have compared what is good in one, what is bad in one. As I said, again, I'm repeating, you all have got PubMed. PaperPal is for writing. It doesn't allow you to do a literature review. So my take on PaperPal is that it is used for writing for clear. It's more like Grammarly, where it allows you to see that your manuscript structure and everything is in accordance to journal requirements. It doesn't allow you to do a literature review. Okay, number one. And secondly, very quickly, ChatGPT, great for grammar and language enhancement. I have found it. You all can also try Perplexity, not that good. Perplexity better for literature review because its references are authentic. It is taking you to the right reference page, etc. Be very careful while using chat gpt generated. How can Turnitin detect AI? Turnitin does not detect AI necessarily. If you can use AI, again, I'm mentioning for language enhancement, it is publishers are allowing you to use it for improving readability. Do you know when does Turnitin detect AI? When you write a rubbish essay or by just putting in some prompts on AI. Please do not use AI for writing your paper fully. You can write the paper yourself and give paragraphs when you think the language is not sounding a little bit off. AI can give you more, I would say, better, cleaner language. Again, at that point, make sure that the AI generated text is able to communicate what you intended to communicate. Okay. So with this point, I will finish up and I'll stop to share. But I hope everybody now has an idea of what is ethical, what is unethical. Okay. Again, the most important pair, SciSpace lit maps, I have used it. I'm not, SciSpace and lit maps have a lot of figures, lot of citation things. It is more confusing. If you are a new researcher, I would recommend you to stick to simple AI tools rather than go for site lit maps and all, because the citation tracking in lit maps is not fully correct.
There are a few questions from the chat box. You can take some questions also in between.
Okay, sure. I think I've taken the questions. What are the best documents to detect AI generated content? Turnitin, see, lot of the AI generated content right now, the way the architecture of these tools are, what I notice is they are giving more false positives. Okay, number one. Okay, any best tool to detect AI? Madam, AI, you will be able to detect, there's no tool needed. If you are a reviewer and you see, best way to detect AI is person will have very little detail. If you notice one thing about chat gpt and perplexity is on, because if you are a pharmaceutics scientist, I'm hoping some of you are pharmaceutics. So if you are looking for solid lipid, you saw the thing that was written was very basic textbook information. Everybody knows that paclitaxel, cisplatin are old drugs, very standard textbook information. How do editors, if I see in an introduction of a paper, standard textbook information in a manuscript, that tells me somebody has not taken time to do a good literature review. AI generated, number one. Number two, AI generated is, if you are a reviewer, you will notice the language tone changes. Suddenly, first two paragraphs have more active voice, next two paragraphs a little bit of passive voice. If we are writing, think about when we write or we talk, most people have a certain style of talking or a certain style of writing. Okay, this is what you will not be able to detect in AI. You'll be seeing a lot of discrepancies there. And thirdly, very randomly written, I have seen publications where people have used AI where they are repeating, they have basically done the same thing, they have given chat gpt the prompts twice or thrice, they have not even bothered to check it, and it is a lot of repetition of ideas, lot of repetition of ideas. So what does the general refer? No taught textbook language. Not, it is not a question of, so I don't know who is asking the question. It is textbook language does not mean I mean to say, when we say textbook information, very outdated information, standard information. See, if I am a researcher who's working on solid lipid nanoparticles for cancer delivery, I am not going to be in today in 2025, I will refer to the latest advancements. I'll relate to certain ideas or technologies which are not necessarily found in textbooks, which will be there in cutting edge review articles. That is what we mean by textbook information. Please, how can I have not, unfortunately, I have not really used any AI to make diagrams. I am very old school. I'm sorry. I prefer to do my diagrams first by hand. I first do a sketch of let's say a signal, transduction, cascade, or a a pathway, or even what we talked about. I'll first make block diagrams and I'll do it on paper, and then I'll use either Microsoft PowerPoint or BioRender to do this. I have not used AI. I'm not a very big favorite of outsourcing everything. AI generated content cannot be exempted. Right now, if I'm not mistaken, Turnitin has a feature called detect AI content. No, there is no percentage as present defined by journals. No. Somebody asked, is DSC interpretation by using ChatGPT ethical? I don't think this question should even be answered. Do you really think, as a scientist, you want a ChatGPT to be interpreting FTIR data? That is the whole point of doing research. If you are going to use ChatGPT, first of all, I don't think ChatGPT has the capacity to interpret. Even if tomorrow AI were to be developed for interpreting these kind of data, it would be some very specialized AI which will be integrated with the functionalities of the instrument. So if you have MS Shimadzu will come with a kind of an AI tool along with their software, which will be integrated, and they will be able to interpret the mass spec. Chat GPT is not for interpreting any scientific data. Please do not use it to interpret scientific data. If you cannot interpret scientific data yourself, then you should not be writing the paper. There is no need to acknowledge it in manuscript or acknowledge Web of Science, because Web of Science is telling you very clearly we are just being a research assistant. Okay. In fact, the way Web of Science is designed, it will be very difficult for somebody to use that content in the paper directly. The whole idea of Web of Science research assistant is to direct you that what are the hotspots, what are the gaps, what are your new hypotheses can be. It is helping you to define research ideas. Okay. Ethical concern by ICMR, I have not seen. It is still the same thing. Most of the journals, if you see what the AI policies are, all the journals tell you the same thing: author core research task. So that's where the question that the other attendee has asked about, interpretation of FTIR or any data by those are core author research tasks that cannot be, at least right now, not outsource. It's like telling a doctor, you go to a pulmonologist, you tell them, what if tomorrow your doctor uses AI to interpret your X-ray? Simple. The thing in that case. Can we do a Ayurveda literature search in Web of Science? Yes, you can. It's a multidisciplinary database. Simple thing, author core research task should not be done by AI. Why? It's not only about ethical thing. Let us forget about morality and ethics for one moment. You just saw right now AI doesn't have the capability to do it. Simple. You just saw now on ChatGPT live example that ChatGPT was giving you false citations, right? What if today I am a student, I have just created a paper and I have written those citations. See, ChatGPT wrote it very confidently. Folate conjugated Wong T et al. Only because we went and checked on Google, I could not find that paper. So the point here is very simple. Right now, AI doesn't have the capability, number one. So if you are going to use AI to do these things, you will actually end up with erroneous, wrong results, wrong hypothesis, which is bad. You will get a rejection. AI is used for radiological image comparison. I am not sure if even if AI is used, it is not going to be ChatGPT. I'm sure no doctor. If you see a doctor who is using ChatGPT for comparing X-rays and radiological images, please let us know. That's what I said. If there is a radiological image comparison, it will be developed by the instrument makers. Okay. Please tell free tools to paraphrase. As I said, I personally like ChatGPT's paraphrasing. I've seen the language, the English, the structure is quite good. at least compared to Perplexity. Not a big fan of lit maps. I'll tell you why. If I do a search today just for Dr.Subhasree, it gives me random papers, which are not even my papers. So my point again is very simple. Every time you're using AI based tools for literature review, make sure that it is citing the right paper, it is giving you the right papers. As of now, because the way lit maps or any of these free tools are, they are querying the entire internet. Please remember, tools like Web of Science Research Assistant are actually smaller in scope. They are not so broad in scope. Why? Because they are querying only that small Web of Science 22,000 journals. They are very clear. They are saying we will give you information only if it is there in our repository. Whereas all the free tools are querying the entire internet. Therefore, there is a filtering is very less. So you have to be prudent as a researcher yourself to make sure you understand what is true and what is not. Okay, I think I will stop now, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for this insightful session. I believe that all the participants who are present today, they learn a lot. Especially, you have mentioned that in some publication house, what is their criteria regarding AI derived content, and this is very important for us to know that. And ma'am, it's possible. Can you please share that page so that I can share with my audience that which publishers are wanting, they what kind of policy they are having for AI content. And lastly, ma'am, thank you, ma'am, for your session. Please accept this certificate of appreciation from Sardar Patel College of Pharmacy and Gujarat Technological University as a token of our gratitude and recognition of your invaluable contribution. Thank you, ma'am. So with this, we are going to conclude our first session. So now we are going to start our second session. Now I like to call Nikita ma'am. Kindly please be proceed.
Thank you, Kamlesh sir. Thank you, ma'am, for such informative session. So now I would like to invite Mr. Chirag Patel, sir, for the introductory speech of our second session. Over to you, sir.
Hello. Am I audible, madam? Okay. Myself, Chirag Patel, and yes, HOD and Assistant Professor in Sardar Patel College of Pharmacy. It is my privilege to introduce Father Sabu, a distinguished Catholic priest from the Archdiocese of Thalassery, whose multifaceted journey and encompassed role as a professor, researcher, motivational speaker, life coach, and author. Reverend Thomas has made significant impact through his extensive contribution to education and personal development. Author of 8 acclaimed books, including the wide popular Divya Karunya Pinthe Vadambari, which sold 35,000 copies in 2022-23 and gained recognition on platforms like Amazon. Father Sabu Thomas has established himself as a thought leader and mentor. He organized workshops, training programs, and retreat both online and offline, reaching a diverse audience spanning teachers, students, parents, nuns, priests across India and beyond. Sabu Thomas' dedication to education is underscored by influential training sessions that have empowered over 14,000 teachers in utilizing AI tools across 101 workshops. And during the COVID-19 lockdown, he pivoted seamlessly to online platform, training 4,000 teachers in effective online teaching methodology. Father Sabu Thomas holds degree in philosophy, theology, English literature, and is currently pursuing a PhD. He is certified corporate trainer, advanced NLP practitioner, and advocate for the integrating value-based education and innovative teaching technique. His commitment to community service is evident through initiative
like Educare, which supported underprivileged students and age empowering students with life skills during challenging times. He has been recognized for his leadership as the secretary of AKM Charitable Trust and facilitating free dialysis for the poor kidney patient. Congratulations and thank you, sir, for that. And please join me in welcoming Father Sabu Thomas, whose insights and experience continue to inspire positive change and growth. Thank you, sir.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much for the kind introduction. I hope I'm audible enough. Am I audible enough? Yes. All right. Thank you. So, yeah, I am informed that the lunch break will be at 12:30, and therefore we are going to have a session for almost 45 minutes from now. And then we'll have a lunch break for maybe half an hour, and then we'll be coming back and we'll be continuing up to 2:30. And that's the plan that the organizers have told me. And as uh, he has introduced myself, I am joining you from Kerala, known as God's own country, and I belong to a college, as he rightly said, Sacred Heart College, Thevara, Kochi, which is known to be one of the best arts and science colleges in the state. I belong to English department, though I am very passionate about artificial intelligence tools. And in fact, now at present, I have now completed 300 workshops, online and offline, in the last 22 months in about AI tools. And I am going to share my screen. I'm going to begin now. So I hope my screen is visible. 1 second. Yes. So I am told by the organizers that in my session I am supposed to introduce you some of the basic tools. But then always I find a challenge while doing this kind of a program is that the diversity of the participants. Usually, I find wherever I go and do the training that the knowledge level of the participants who are attending the program will be different. Like there could be some people who are very new to AI tools, or so there could be some people who are using some of the basic tools like ChatGPT, Gemini, Perplexity for last many months. And there could be some advanced uses, like people who are already knowing some of the advanced tools as well and using good research with the help of AI tools. And as I can see now, almost 200 participants are joining the program now with us. And I think that the same could be the case with this workshop as well, wherein the knowledge level of the participants also will be different. And therefore, I'll be going in a medium level in which I'll be touching upon some of the basic tools I'll begin with. And also I'll be able to, since I have almost 2.5 hours, I'll be also able to talk about some of the latest tools which are going to help you as well as a researcher and as also a writer and as a teacher, right? So I'm not going to focus only on research, but then I'll be focusing also on how AI tools can be useful in a classroom atmosphere, in preparing classes, also in preparing a PPT, or maybe in daily lives. For example, I think it will be quite interesting also to touch upon how can we make some music with the help of AI on all these different aspects, which are quite interesting. I'm going to touch upon. All right. Is that all right? So I'm going to begin. So I was attending the last session by mom, and then I could find that she just introduced you Perplexity AI, also ChatGPT, which is all familiar for all of us, which is the first AI tool, generative AI tool, which is being used by people. And then she also was mentioning about Web of Science. And I think I was wondering where should I begin with? I think I will begin with ChatGPT, but then I'm going to tell you about there are three different versions of ChatGPT that I use. It's not like models, but then the free version of ChatGPT and then the paid version of ChatGPT and then there's a quite interesting another version of ChatGPT, which I'm not sure whether many of you are familiar with. And that is known as AIPRM ChatGPT. All right. And I just want to know whether you are familiar with this AIPRM ChatGPT. Okay. How many of you are familiar with? How many of you are using AIPRM ChatGPT? Could you please give me a thumbs up and say I am using it? Yes. There are like reactions. I know that all of you are muted. But then you can give me a thumbs up and say I am using it. No, right? Okay. So I can see many of you are saying no, and Yogendra says he is using it. Dr. Sanjana says no, not aware. All right. All right. I know this question I used to ask to people who are attending my workshop, and then the response I receive is like 90% of the participants usually are not familiar with. Maybe 10% of the participants are familiar with. All right. So I'm going to begin with that. Okay. So now look at my screen. I'm going to show you what do you mean by AI PRM chat GPT. All right. So this is like AI PRM chat GPT is a Google Chrome extension. All right. I shall share my screen once again. Yep. So AI PRM chat GPT is a Google Chrome extension. So what do you mean by a Google Chrome extension? Look at this. Is my screen visible even now? Not visible, right? Okay. All right. Is my screen visible now? I hope it is visible. All right. Well, yep. So look at this. This is a normal ordinary chat GPT which is free. Like most of us are using this ordinary version of ChatGPT. This is for free. And in this also, there are different versions. Like, if you upgrade, if you go for the paid version, you will have to pay like 2,000 rupees per month. And then you can go for the ChatGPT Plus, which will also give you, which will help you to make diagrams. So somebody was asking whether will I be able to make diagrams. So if you are going for the paid version ChatGPT, if you upload a document and if you want to make some mind maps, you want to make some diagrams on the data that you have given, the paid version ChatGPT is allowing you to do it almost 90% okay. I don't say that it is 100% perfect, but then almost it is good. I have a paid version ChatGPT and I tried it good. But then look at this version of ChatGPT. Yeah, look at this version of ChatGPT as you can see it now. See, in the ordinary version of ChatGPT, the background is, as you can see, plain white background, isn't it? But then look at this version and you will find that in this version, the background is not plain white background. But then there are so many boxes in the background, right? And this is known as AI PRM ChatGPT prompts. So what is it all about? So dear friends, this is a Google Chrome extension. All right. So what's a Google Chrome extension? You go to Google and I'll teach you always all the tools that I'm going to teach you are free tools. I'm not going to talk about any paid tools today. Maybe one or two, but otherwise all the tools that I'm going to discuss will be free tools, because I know, it is not possible for like people like us to buy all the tools. I mean, maybe one or two, but then yeah, we will be discussing much more on the free tools. So AI PRM ChatGPT is like a free tool. So what you have to do is you go to Google and type AI PRM extension. Yeah, then you enter it. To try it right now. So when you type AI PRM for ChatGPT, and then you will find this Chrome Web Store. So you have to download it from Chrome Web Store. So the first one, when you type it, then you will find lot many sites. But then the first one in which it is shown like Chrome Web Store. So you click on that, and then you are directed rightly into Chrome Web Store, in which you will find this AI PRM ChatGPT. Okay. For me, it is showing remove from Chrome, because I am already into this, right? But for you, it will be shown as add to Chrome. All right. I think I'm clear enough. Does that make a sense? Okay. So like, for you, it will be shown, if you are not joined it will be shown here, add to Chrome. But for me, it is shown as remove from Chrome. Okay. So maybe I will remove it from Chrome and then I will show you there are some steps. So I will remove my AI PRM and I will go to add to Chrome. So you click on add to Chrome. See, I already had it, but then I have clicked on remove from Chrome. I'm going to install it again, okay, for you as a demo. So I click on add to Chrome, and then it shows cancel or add extension. So now I click add extension, okay. And then it says, click here to access chatgpt.com with all AI PRM features. All right. So you have to click on this then. And then it is asking you, AI PRM ChatGPT has requested additional permission. So you give allow. Okay. And then you click on OK. And then what's going to happen is your ChatGPT, the ordinary ChatGPT will be opened. And then you have to wait for a while. Yeah, you have to wait for maybe 30 seconds or a minute. And then immediately you will find that your ChatGPT will turn into this kind of a user interface. All right. Don't worry. Don't worry if you don't think that, oh, father has instructed me in this way and then my ChatGPT is lost. Don't worry. But then unless you are going for a particular box, your ChatGPT is an ordinary ChatGPT. I just want to know whether some of you have tried it and some of you have got it. All right. So any of you, your ChatGPT has turned into this kind of a format, having so many columns in the background. I just want to know. So I shall go to our meet and then let me just check. Let me just check. Okay. Hello. If you have got this kind of a, if you are trying simultaneously with me in parallel with me, could you, how many of you got it in your ChatGPT has now transformed into this kind of a user interface? Give me a thumbs up if anybody is turned into this kind of.
Sir, I would like to take some volunteer randomly from the audience so that they will
Yeah.
perform.
I just want to, since audience are muted,
Okay.
all of them are muted, right? I think we can unmute them. Suppose somebody, somebody unknowingly they unmute, then we can mute, right? And therefore, I always would like to have a, discussion kind of collaborative kind of participatory kind of a workshop rather than keeping all the participants muted. I would love to discuss with them.
Yes,
So
yes.
if
Now
you,
they are unmute. They can unmute. I have already given the permission.
and suppose
Now,
somebody mistakenly is unmute and there are some background noise, you can mute them. All right. Do that. Otherwise, I want my participants to be like, I should love to talk with them. So can somebody tell me that, could you find that your ChatGPT, the ordinary one is now turned into AI PRM ChatGPT?
Yes,
sir.
Yes. Okay. Thank you, Rashma. Rashma, Dr. Rashma, only Dr. Rashma. What about others?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Pragati, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
very
sir.
good. Very good. Very good. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. I just want to take some yeah. Meanwhile, I think when your videos are on, you have to be very always see to it that I can see that some of your videos are on. It's good that your videos are on because I can see your feedback. But then always see to it that when your video is on, then you are sitting in a position without moving. And then I could see that some of you were in kitchen and then preparing the lunch while and the videos are on. That might distract the participants, right? And therefore see to it that when you are sit in front of the video, there's a decorum. All right, so you don't move while the video is on, or don't take the your gadget to the kitchen and keep it there with the video on. See to it that, because it will distract me as well and distract the other participants as well. Okay, but if your video is on, you sit straight, sit in a constant position and then attend. All right, now I shall share my screen and shall continue. No pin is required. No pin is required. All right. Now look at this. So this is AI PRM ChatGPT. So what is this all about? I'm going to tell you what is this AI PRM ChatGPT all about. So this actually is a great help for us. Like as an ordinary user who is not very much into computer, a problem that some of us might face while using AI tools is that we do not know how to ask the correct question. You get me? We do not know how to ask the correct prompt, and therefore, how should we ask it, right? Can you please give me an essay, or could you please generate? So, what kind of how are we to form a correct prompt? And therefore, prompt engineers across the globe have come to our assistance, and they have already created lot many prompts and adding one by one into this particular page. And you can see how many are there. As I can see now, 5,310 prompts are there. Here, look here. 5,310 prompts are added to this particular AI PRM Google Chrome extension. And suppose you are looking at next week, you will find more. That means if you, yeah, last month it was only 4,000. Yes. Yeah, this is a challenge that we face when if we are allowing participants to unmute themselves, you might sometimes, but then you see to it that the organizers, whenever somebody is mistakenly somebody is unmuting, mute them. So there are two occasions wherein you can unmute yourself. One, if you want to ask me a question. Two, when if you want to answer my question. Okay, otherwise you see to it that you are muted. All right. So look at this. These are all prompts. Human written 100% unique SEO. Yoast SEO optimal content with write best article to rank on Google. All these are prompts. And what do you mean by a prompt? I shall tell you. And here you can see that prompts per page 20. So default, it will be prompts per page 12. You can change it to prompts per page 20. And these are now I can find 20 boxes in the first page. Suppose I want to go to the next page, I click here next, and then I'll be taken to 21 to 40. And then next means 41 to 60. In this way, there are 5,200 prompts already there. What do you mean by a prompt? For example, look at it, one-click course creator. So imagine you are a teacher, and then because of the FIUGP, for us in the college, we have 4-year UG course, right? And the teachers are now asked to create courses like signature courses. And I have a course to offer to my students. Now I have to prepare, I have to sit and make a curriculum, a syllabus, a course, design a course. Now this is going to help you for that. For example, I'm going to click on this. Now when you click on this is enabled. So one click course creator. And now it is needed that you just type the topic there. Okay, then a course will be generated. For example, you want to create a course on artificial intelligence in education. Okay, you would love to design a course on that. So here you are only typing the subject, not could you please generate a course on nothing. And you just enter it, and then you will see the magic. Immediately, one-click course creator is open, and then course title, Artificial Intelligence in Education, Empowering Teaching and Learning with AI, Desired Outcome, Final Project, all that. Then modules, see it is drawing a table, then module 1, module 3, module 4, and then what should be the lesson plans, title, lesson plan, objectives, real-world examples, activities, discussion questions, expansion ideas, video script, all this. In this way, 6 modules are generated. Look at it. So within few seconds, 6 modules in detail are generated for the course that I am asking for, right? With the desired outcome and the final project, and then what should be the major contents of the course, etc. So this is just one prompt out of 5,200 prompts available, which is one-click course creator. Now I shall go to another prompt. So I am going to a new chart. I go to new chart. Look at here. This is a new chart, and I go to new chart. Now I am coming back to the initial page. Now look at it. Write a complete book in one click. Wow. So I click on this, and then this is switched on. So let me now go for a topic from pharmacy. I'm a literature professor. Poonam, yeah, see the organizers when somebody is unmuting, maybe may not be knowingly, but then immediately you please mute them. Okay. I tell you, please don't touch your phone or your system gadget unnecessarily unless you have a question to ask me or you have an answer to tell me. Otherwise, you don't touch unnecessarily. Maybe by mistake, you might touch on the unmute button, and then that may cause disturbance. Because we have now kept you all possible, parties. I mean, you can we have unmuted you all. So don't touch on that. Please just watch me. And then suppose you have a question to ask, only you touch on the microphone. Otherwise, please don't do that. All right. Now look at it. I asked ChatGPT some new current emerging topics in pharmacy, and then I got this nanotechnology based drug delivery. So I'm copying this topic. I just want to write a complete book on this. So I just copied this topic, and I am going to this AI PRM prompt, write a complete book in one click, and I enter this. I know that you have so many questions in your mind, whether this is plagiarism. Definitely, this is plagiarism. You are going to write now a complete book on this topic, nanotechnology-based drug delivery, advances in nano carriers like liposomes, dendrimers, and solid lipid nanoparticles. Let us see what is going to happen. Now I just enter here and I wait. Now they are giving a suggestion for a book title, Nanotechnology-based drug delivery, advances in nano carriers for targeted and controlled drug delivery. Table of contents. 1. Introduction to nanotechnology in drug delivery, overview of drug delivery challenges, and can somebody read this? The table of contents. Can one person unmute and read? Volunteer to read this. I shall make it much more bigger. Yeah, can you please read this title? These are 15 chapter titles are generated for the book. Suppose you are going to write you want to write a book on this, 15 chapter titles are suggested, right? So it doesn't mean that you can giving you guidance. This is going to a great guidance and light into, yeah, this topic can be developed in this way, right? Yeah, nobody want to volunteer?
Introduction to nanotechnology in drug delivery.
Introduction to
Introduction to nanotechnology in drug delivery.
And thank you, Dr. Reddy. Continue.
Overview of drug delivery challenges and role of nanocarriers.
Very good.
One more is continue, sir.
Yeah, liposomes.
Liposome structure, function, and therapeutic applications. Dendrimers, precision delivery through molecular architecture. Solid lipid nanoparticles, biocompatibility with efficiency.
Okay. Now the rest of it,
Polynanoparticles,
thank you. The rest of it you read
therapeutics.
silently. The rest of it you read silently. And somebody, if you are researching on this, somebody who is an expert in this, tell me whether this make a sense for you, whether this is good. Because I'm a literature person, I'm English literature person, I'm not a pharmacy person. So I do not know whether this is a good content. Anyhow, 15 chapter titles, including the last one is future directions, right? Are suggested to you. And that's not the end of it. Now there's an introduction. So introduction 500 more than 500 words. Introduction is written, and then now you click on continue, and then when you click on continue, chapter 1 will be written. Now chapter 1. And chapter 1, even that is like chapter 1.1, 1.2. In this way, like a research article, an entire book of 200 pages. And suppose you are not satisfied with the, volume of the content that is written in chapter 1, then you can say elaborate chapter 1 with subtitles. So chapter 1 will be elaborated. So now you will have so many questions, whether this is like dependable, whether this is trust, we can trust this content. You just try something and do this. Maybe you are not going to copy and paste this and make a PDF and say that I have written a book on this, right? I tell you, that's plagiarism. You are not supposed to do that. That is unethical. But somebody who is doing a research in this, or somebody who would love to write a paper on this, or even a teacher who would love to prepare a class on this, or a student who want to know more about it, right? For them, this is going to be useful, that this is going to shed a great light into your research, into your study. So you can take some contents and then it's going to help you in that way, rather than you just copy and paste and make a PDF and publish a book, right? So this is chapter 1. And you want to go to chapter 2, you click on chapter 2. But a quite interesting factor is that Asya Begum, please unmute. Maybe mute all. I think that's why we have less time, and then it is happening that participants are unnecessarily unmuting. You please mute. And yes. Yeah, maybe we will have a question and answer session, and then you can ask me. I hope I'm audible. Am I audible? Whether I am also muted? Let me check.
Yes, sir. You're audible, sir. You're
Sir, you
audible.
are audible, sir.
Okay, thank you. Yes. Yeah, am I clear enough? Is my the way I carry things clear enough?
Absolutely fine, sir. Absolutely. It's really
All right,
great
thank
to
you.
know.
Okay. Now you want to write this book in Hindi, right? Or in Tamil, or in Telugu, or in Gujarat, since your university is in Gujarat. So there is an option here, output in. Just click here. This is the best part of it. You can change the language. Look at it. Malayalam. I don't know which is Gujarati. This is Gujarati. I suppose this is.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is.
Yeah. You want to write the chapter, next chapter in Gujarati. You select Gujarati and then you click continue. This is Gujarati?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah. Immediately the next chapter of this book is going to be in Gujarati. Suppose you want to write this book on nanoparticles in drug delivery, you want to write this in Gujarati, then it is possible for you to do that. Again, I tell you, many of you would ask me a question whether this is ethical. No, this is not ethical. But then at least let us acknowledge that this is going to shed a lot light into our research, into our inquiry. Okay, in that way it is good. So now I am going to new chart. So I tell you that like a 200-page book with chapter 2, 2.2, 2.3, 2.1, 2, 3, 4, the subtitles, you can simply elaborate, right? Now I go to a new chart and look at it. We have only just tested only 2, but then look at it, there are more than 5,000. So I leave it up to you. And there is also a search option here. So in search, you search for medical. So there are 24 prompts in medical field. Medical terminology solver, disease to medicine dosage during generator, hematology, ChatGPT capability, acknowledging ability, medical search, internal medicine. These are all medical. So this is a search option. And then you go for commerce. Then, yep. And then there are 43 prompts related to commerce. And you want social media. There are this many 136 prompts in social media. Now, let me tell you, don't worry that your user interface is changed into this kind of a model. If you do not want to go for any prompts, but you want to use your ChatGPT like an ordinary ChatGPT without selecting any of this, don't go and select any of this. If you directly go and ask something, it is a normal ChatGPT. For example, I am asking write an essay on global warming. Okay, I have not selected any. I have not selected any of this. And then I ask just a general question. And this is an ordinary ChatGPT. All right. Okay, that's it. That's what I just want to tell you about AI PRM for ChatGPT. And see, if you have any question on this, you can type it in the chat box. I'll take it up. I think we have only limited time, and therefore don't ask unnecessary questions. Only ask if there's a genuine question. I'm going to go to the next tool. I would love to go teach you many tools, but if you have any question on AI PRM ChatGPT, ask me. Yeah, we can edit these prompts. Let your questions be pertain only to AI PRM ChatGPT. Don't ask any questions beyond that because we are going to go to different tools. Yeah, I cannot see any more questions. Yes. Yeah, I think that's it. We'll go to another tool. All right. So I hope you are clear with this Google Chrome extension, which is AI PRM ChatGPT, and then we are going to another tool. Well, this is like I shall now go to Google Gemini. I don't know how many of you are now. Many of you could be using Google Gemini. To use Google Gemini, it's very simple. You can go to your Google page, right? Your Google page, and in your Google page, you can find here Google Apps. You can see these 9 dots, right? Google Apps. So you click on this Google Apps, and then in Google Apps since the last 4 to 5 months, they have added Gemini in Google Apps. So you have your account, you have your Gmail, Docs, Calendar, Slides, Sheets, Chart, Meet, Forms, and in between that, you will find Gemini. You click on Google Gemini, and this is one of the best tools that is available today. And I could find some extra added updates in Google Gemini. So Google Gemini is there right from 2023 May. Okay, and initially it was called Google Bard. Later they renamed it into Google Gemini. You know, all these AI tools are competing. These companies are competing among themselves, and therefore some of the updates that they are giving for paid, later they will give for free. And in Google Gemini, till last 2-3 months, we were able to only add images, right? They were not allowing us to add files, but now they are also allowing us to add files. But from 1 week, I could find that they are giving us an extra something, that is, you can upload a file. Say, for example, I am going to upload this is our brochure, the brochure for our today's workshop, 3 days workshop. So I'm just uploading this workshop here, this brochure here. And then see, there's a new option here, generate audio overview. And this is going to be awesome, right? If you click on this generate audio overview, this is going to generate a podcast on anything that you upload. Suppose you upload, you are a teacher. How is this going to be useful for a teacher? You are a teacher, and then you have a lesson to teach, maybe a chapter to teach tomorrow. And then you upload the soft copy of the chapter here, and you click on generate audio overview. And then on that chapter, a podcast will be created. Let me show you that. So I click on generate audio overview. It might take, depending upon the size of the document, it might take like 30 seconds to one minute. It is generating. So I'm not going to wait for that. We'll come back to it after having gone to another tool. We'll come back to it. It will take maybe 1 minute. We'll come back to it. So I'm going to another tool, and we'll come back to Gemini and show you something extra that is in Gemini. We will go to another tool. 1 second, something that I'm not sure whether you are aware about an update in ChatGPT. I shall just show you in the mobile phone. So I'm going to share my screen in mobile phone with you. 1 second. Please hold on a minute. Let me scan this. Yep. 1 second. Yeah, you can see my mobile phone screen, I suppose. See, what I'm going to do is, this is my ChatGPT in my mobile phone. All of you are having it in your mobile phone as well, I suppose. And something that is quite fascinating in ChatGPT from the last 2-3 months is that I opened my ChatGPT, and in ChatGPT, there is something here. You can see here, this is a live voice chat. This is going to be great help for us. Maybe I know that many of you are using it, but then in case any of you are not aware of it, see, look at it. Here you can find a black round. Okay, you can find a black round. Click on this, and then this will pop up. Initially, when you are opening this, a blue round will pop up. You have to give a permission, and then a blue round will pop up. Then you have to swipe with your finger. You swipe left and right with your finger, then different voices will come. So which is your favorite voice? Male voice, female voice will come. And which is your favorite voice? You go for that. You give okay, then that particular voice will be selected. All right. So I tell you again, this is it. So this is live voice chat. This is going to be great help for different purposes. I tell you what are they. I open it, and let me now talk. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you today? Anything special you'd like to talk about?
Yes. I'm now giving a training for teachers on artificial intelligence tools. Could you please tell them something about how important is artificial intelligence tools for teachers and researchers?
Of course. Artificial intelligence tools are revolutionizing education and research. For teachers, AI can personalize learning, making it easier to address each student's needs.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. See, there is a teacher among them who wouldn't agree with using AI in education. He thinks that AI is something that is going to be really detrimental. That's going to be dangerous in education. Could you argue and debate and convince him that AI is good in education?
Absolutely. I understand concerns about new technology. Here are a few points to consider. First, AI helps personalize.
That's okay. That's okay. Can you hello? Can you please tell that in Gujarati?
નિશ્ચય. ગુજરાતીમાં કહી શકતા હું. પ્રથમ તો AI શિક્ષણને વ્યક્તિગત રીતે અનુકૂળ બનાવવા મદદ કરે છે. દરેક વિદ્યાર્થીની લર્નિંગ પેસ અને સ્ટાઇલને ધ્યાનમાં રાખીને AI તમને શ્રેષ્ઠ રીતે
Okay,
સહાય
thank
કરે
you.
છે.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Can you say that in Hindi?
बिल्कुल. सबसे पहले AI शिक्षा को व्यक्तिगत रूप से अनुकूल बनाने में मदद करता है.
Okay, thank you so much. Could you please introduce myself to this audience? They are not aware about who I am. Could you please introduce? So I'm going to talk them about AI. Could you please tell something about me to them in English?
Certainly. Hello, everyone. I'd like to introduce Father Sabu Thomas, who is a dedicated trainer in the field of artificial intelligence. Father Sabu is passionate about using technology to enhance education and empower teachers and students.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much. I am a non-native speaker in English, and I think my English is not that good. So I would love to do some practice to improve my English language. Shall we do a role play? That you be a shopkeeper and I will be like, or you be a pharmacist and running a medical shop, and I am coming to a medical shop to buy some medicines. All right, I'm a customer coming to buy some medicines. Shall we do that role play?
Of course, that sounds like a great way to practice. Let's start. Hello, welcome to the pharmacy. How can I help you today?
Yeah, I am feeling headache for the last 1 week, and I would love to have some tablets.
I'm sorry to hear that. For headache relief, you can try some over-the-counter pain relievers like acetaminophen or ibuprofen. Have you used any of these before?
No, I usually use, I don't take tablets, but then I apply some oils on my head. Is that all right?
Applying oils can help, but if the headache persists, you might want to try a pain reliever. It's also important to stay hydrated and rest. If it continues,
Yeah, it's all right. See, I feel very much worried when I have headache. Could you give me some advice on that?
Of course, it's natural to feel worried. Here are a few tips. 1. Stay hydrated.
Okay, thank you so much. So friends, I think you understood. So all these what I have asked will be written also. So I know that some of you could be already using it, but then in case any of you are not using it, I just want you not to miss it out, because this is really helpful, in whichever ways. Say, for example, I come to Gujarat. So I come to Ahmedabad. In fact, I am coming to Gujarat. I am coming to Rajkot in the first week of June to give some training for teachers. And suppose I get down in Rajkot, suppose I get down in Ahmedabad airport, and I just want to take a taxi. And then imagine the taxi wala do not know English or Malayalam, which is my mother tongue. He can only speak Gujarati. Can you now imagine what can I do? How is it going to be helpful? Anybody? The taxi wala can only speak Gujarati and I do not know Gujarati. And then what can I do now? I just want to ask him what is the price of going to that particular school where they have invited me, or I just want to visit your Sardar Patel pharmacy. I just want to come there. I just want to ask him. So what I'm going to do now is I will open this and I will say whatever I want to say to him, like in Malayalam or in English. I will say translate this into Gujarati. I'll keep the mobile over to his ears, and then whatever I said will be translated into Gujarati, right? Then he will talk back to me, and then then I do not know Gujarati, then I will ask it to translate it into Malayalam or into English. So with this tool, you can go anywhere in the world. Do you agree? Anywhere in the world, and then this is like a personal translator. So also the best way to learn a new language is to talk to a native speaker, right? And now you have a native English speaker with you with you in your hand. And therefore, suppose you want to improve your English language, you can have a role play. You can talk to it, right, in this way. Or you can also, you need a medical consultant, and there's a medical consultant with you, and you feel some diseases, and you can talk to it, right? So you have an expert in everything, a genius, a genie, a person full of wisdom with you in your hand, and you can talk to it. And suppose you want to talk to a in female voice, you can do that. Male voice, you can do that, and in different voices, you can do that. So this is also available in Gemini as well. So I shall now open my Gemini here. And where is it in Gemini? So when you open your Gemini in your phone, to get Gemini in your phone, you have to go to Play Store. You go to Play Store. I know that you are having it, but still then, in case anybody is not having, go to Google Play Store, or if you are using Apple phone, go to App Store. and then go to search and type Gemini. So Gemini is a tool of Google, and this is going to be awesome help. Then you go there and then download and install. Open Gemini, and just like you have it in ChatGPT, you have something here, and you can see a like a blurred kind of a white background in which there is a star symbol. You open that, and then this is it. So hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you doing today?
Yeah, I am fine. And how about you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. What can I do for you today?
Yeah, okay. So this is that voice chat in Gemini. I just want to tell you about it. Okay, this is voice chat in Gemini. Is that clear? Try it out. And this is great help. You can just like whenever you feel bored, you can talk to a real person. You can ask anything. It is going to talk you back. This is going to be helpful. All right, let me now come back to our Gemini tool, wherein I have asked Gemini to prepare what? Prepare audio outcome. Oh yeah, audio AI period. Okay, it is already prepared. Let me play.
You ever feel like you're just drowning in information, especially when you need to get up to speed on something complex for like work or research?
Oh, absolutely. It's like trying to drink from a fire hose sometimes. Just overwhelming.
Yeah, exactly. Particularly with something moving as fast as, well, artificial intelligence and how it's weaving into higher ed and research.
It really is dynamic. Hard to keep track.
Which is why we thought we'd do a deep dive today. There's this interesting event coming up, actually.
Yeah. What's that?
It's a 3-day national online workshop happening May 1st to 3rd next year, 2025.
Okay.
And it's focused squarely on ethically using AI, in higher education, research, and even just boosting productivity.
Sounds timely. Who's putting it on?
It's organized by Sardar Patel College of Pharmacy, and they're doing it in association with Gujarat Technological University and also Clarivate.
Clarivate. Okay, so established players involved. Looks like they're aiming to give some practical guidance then.
That seems to be the idea. So our mission for this deep dive is basically to pull out the key insights, the practical takeaways from what they've got planned.
Kind of like a shortcut.
Okay, I think you understood. This is 6 minutes and 15 seconds. These 3 dots, you click on it, you can download. Okay, how is it going to be helpful for a teacher? I just uploaded your brochure, right? This brochure, workshop, your brochure.
Please share the screen. First, please share the screen.
Oh, I have not shared the screen. All right,
No,
all
sir.
right. Thank you. So I was not sharing the screen so far. My God. Then
We have got the sound. No issue, sir.
but then while I was sharing this ChatGPT and Gemini, the screen was
Yes,
not.
yes. We have seen. ChatGPT, what you have shared, we have seen.
And now
The
only.
voice, the voice, what you have just showed us during this Gemini, we have to just.
That's on. This is it. See, yeah, I'll repeat again. I have uploaded the, this one, your brochure, isn't it? Yep. This brochure. This brochure of our workshop, I uploaded into Gemini, and then free tool. And I asked Gemini to prepare what? Prepare a, deep dive conversation or an audio about our workshop. And then Gemini took almost 1 minute and then prepared an audio of 6 minutes, 15 seconds. This I can download. I'm asking you, how is it going to be helpful for a teacher? See, I tell you, I do it. I have done it in my class. So I teach them an essay. And then tomorrow, suppose there's an essay tomorrow, or I teach them an essay, I can upload that essay here and I can prepare a deep dive conversation like this kind of a conversation or an audio about the essay. And suppose the student is traveling in the bus or they are about to sleep, they can listen to the audio. There could be some students who are like more in listening rather than auditory skills will be more for them. And for them, this is going to be helpful. And this is something extra that Gemini is offering us, which was there in Google Notebook, which I'll tell you later. Now, this is Gemini, and Gemini, you go to a new chart and then you can ask anything. And then this is called deep research. So deep research in Gemini is excellent. It will give you, a much more in-depth research. But then we'll go to different research tools later. And therefore, I'm not going to talk stuck much on Gemini. I shall now go to another tool, which is Google's Notebook LM. Okay, this is Google's Notebook LM. Please note, you if you want it, then you go to Google and type NOTEBOO notebook LM. Okay, notebook LM. So when you open it, you will find this Google Notebook LM. Okay, open it, and then you have to sign up with your Google ID. So when you open it, you will find it like this. So I shall copy the link and paste it in your chat box. Therefore, it will be easy for you to get into it. So I'm going to paste a link in the chat box. You click on that. Okay, I have now pasting. I'm now pasting a link in the chat box. Notebook LM Google. So this is one of the best tools for researchers. How and why is it going to be best? So I shall tell you, try Notebook LM. You can upload 50 documents here. So you click here, create new notebook. See, look at here. How many you can upload? See, you are a researcher and then you have with you 50 documents. In the sense, you have some papers, you have some books, all this, or you have some YouTube videos, all that. So, sources would be like YouTube videos, YouTube video links, or PDF, Word, or Excel sheet. All this can be sources. So altogether, you can upload 50 documents together. So how can you do that? Click on choose file. So I shall show you one example that I'm going to upload something. Yep. So these are some books and articles on green energy. All right. So I'm going to upload one by one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 I am going to open. So since I'm opening 7, it might take like 1 minute. Look at it, wherein you can upload. I have now uploaded 7, but mind you, you can upload 50. And I'm asking, yeah, it's already uploaded. 7 documents uploaded, 7 sources uploaded. And here, suppose I want to click on audio overview. Audio overview of all the 7 documents I uploaded. I click here and then an audio overview of all the 7 will be created. Leave that, that's one option. Then add note. If I click on here, then a note on all the taking contents from all the 7 documents, a note will be prepared. Study guide. If I click here, taking contents from all the 7 I uploaded, a study guide will be prepared. Imagine how is this going to be helpful for a teacher. So you have an essay to teach or you have a book to teach. Okay, a text to teach. You upload the text and on that text, you can prepare a study guide. You can prepare a mind map. You can prepare an audio overview. You can prepare a note, all that. Extra, other than that, here you can prepare what? You can prepare a deep dive conversation like a podcast, which is not a general podcast. You can customize it. If you click here and customize, and I'll come to that later. See here, I can now ask a question. Write an introduction to an article, and a research article on green energy initiatives in India with in-text citations and references to the documents uploaded. Do you understand? I have uploaded 7 documents and then I am going to write an article on green energy initiatives in India. And I have collected maybe 50 documents, all the 50 and I can upload. And then I'm asking, give me an introduction. I'm going to write an introduction and then I need, data to be collected, incorporated from all the 7 or 50 or 25, whichever number of documents you upload, and then write an introduction, just an introduction. I now enter it. Now this tool is now scanning all the 7 documents I uploaded. Maybe there is a book, maybe there's an article, maybe 10 pages, 50 pages article I have uploaded. And it is scanning all that. And then, yeah, look at it. Collected, scanned all that and written an introduction with, with the references. So I click on 1. Yeah, this is taken from, out of the 7 from this. This is from this. Okay, with the references and with the references. And then suppose I need, it has written an article, right? An introductory article. I can click here, copy this. So this is like if you are asking ChatGPT to write an article on green energy initiatives in India, ChatGPT will take it from out of air. So just like the last speaker said, we cannot trust on that. So it's not dependable. Maybe some wrong information could be given by ChatGPT. But this is like I have collected articles and books and then I upload and I'm asking based on the books and articles, 50 books or 50 articles I uploaded, write an introduction or write a chapter, write this. Suppose you have something in your mind, then write on that. And then it will pick exactly from where the content is or that particular idea is. And with references, it will write an article. Again, you are not supposed to copy it as such and paste into and make an article. But then it is going to give you a lot of insights rather than you going through all the 7 books. It might take plenty of time. It is time consuming. But then this is going to be a helper. I tell you that let all the tools that we are studying and all the tools that we are going to learn after our lunch break, let them be your assistants. Don't make them your master. Don't let any tool that we are going to learn like ChatGPT, Gemini or the Notebook LM or whichever tools that we are going to discuss, don't let them sit on your chair. You be always the master and let them be your secretary and your assistant. You get insights and ideas from them and then you write in your language. Let them help and edit or polish your language. That is how AI is going to help you, right? So I think now it is 12:30. We'll have a lunch break and we'll come back. And meanwhile, before going off for lunch break, you can find here customize. So what is this? So suppose you are a teacher and you have an essay to teach or a book to teach. You upload this into here and then you go here and click on customize. For example, I am asking prepare a conversation like a chart between two conversation for the students of Sacred Heart English Department of English, Sacred Heart College, Kochi. Okay. The teacher is Father Sabu Thomas. He is also an expert in AI tools. Okay. And this and whatever way you want to customize it, you write here. And then and then you click generate. Okay. And then suppose you want the chart for 30 minutes or 20 minutes, you also mentioned that for how many minutes you need the audio. Click generate. And then you will find that it is going to generate. It might take like one or 2 minutes. You will find that in that conversation between two people, a male and female will be talking about these articles. And then you will find that they'll be talking also about like as if they are addressing to my students. They will address, hello, students of Sacred College, Tevra, and Father Sabu, so your teacher. All that they will include. All right. Am I making it? Does it making sense for you? Okay. So this is how this is going to. This is generating, and then maybe after when you come back after lunch break, we'll play that. And this is an excellent tool for researchers in which you can upload 50 documents and you can add. You click here add, then you can even upload another document. All that is possible. Okay. Okay. You have any quick queries, you can ask me. Otherwise, it is 12:30. When are we going to come back? And we have to learn so many tools as many tools as possible. Yep. I hand the mic over to the organizers. They will instruct you about the lunch break and the time for coming back.
Yes, sir. So audience, there will be a lunch break for 30 minutes around. We'll be right back by 1 p.m. So meanwhile, please finish your lunch break so that we can come and learn another 1.5 hour up to 2:30 or maybe 3 o'clock. So please ensure that you are complete your lunch before the second part of our Father Sabu Thomas sir session. So by 1 p.m. we will be right back and we'll resume our second session. Thank you. ensure that please don't go. Means you have to be there by 1 o'clock. Please finish your lunch quickly so that because sir is we're going to talk on lot of more AI tools, how it can be useful for our research and other productivity. All right. So please be back by 1 o'clock. Thank you.
By the time everyone join, we shall continue. So since friends, as only half of them of you have joined, I think we will learn just as a time pass, a tool that will help us to do some music. I know that that's not the cup of tea that I'm supposed to do now, but then still it's going to be really helpful because when an occasion of a birthday or a wedding anniversary of such things comes, you can see now that can you see that the podcast is already done here about green energy? Let me play that and listen.
Welcome to this deep dive. It's put together especially for the insightful students of the Department of English at Sacred Heart College, Kochi.
And a special hello, considering Farfar Sabu Thomas and his work in AI. It's great to connect different fields.
Exactly. We're plunging into a topic that's woven into everything, the link between energy, our environment, and human flourishing.
See, I hope you are clear about what is happening now. I have uploaded 7 documents. I could even upload 50, and I then asked to prepare customized audio like a podcast on these 7 documents, and it is now prepared for 24 minutes, 24.40 or 25 minutes podcast. Now I can download it here and send to my students WhatsApp group so they can listen to it while they are traveling or while they are free time. And then those students who are very much auditory will benefit a lot, right? Some people would love to learn through listening, and this is free tool by Google, and you try it out. I think this is clear. Any questions on notebook LM, or I shall go to another one? Clear?
Yes, sir, it's clear.
Well,
But participant, you can write also in the chat box. If you have any query, you can raise your hand. We'll make a chance to unmute so that you can directly ask question to further Sabu sir.
okay. Now I shall go to this one. By the time all join, we will try to make a music. See, this is Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. I hope this is your website, right? Sardar Patel College.
Yes, sir.
And yep. I am going to make a college. Do you have a college anthem? You will have, right? And I'm going to make a different anthem for you. And I'm copying your link now. Participants, you just see what I'm doing. I have copied the link of the website of the college. And I can go to Gemini as well, but then I shall go to Perplexity AI. Gemini also can do, but then I'm introducing you Perplexity AI. And I just copied this link here. And I just entered here. And therefore now Perplexity AI is now scanning through this link that I have copied, and then it is collecting all the data from different sources related to your college. And it has now written an article on Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel College of Pharmacy, which is known as SPCV, with the references. So there are many other sites also. Suppose I want to know the sources. The sources will also include Sardar Patel, your website, and then SPC edu. There are your Instagram page, all that. And now an article on your college. I'm now asking it to convert this article into a song. So I now ask, write a college anthem. Yep. Now I am getting a college anthem in English. In the hearts of Gujarat's fields where knowledge lights the skies, we gather here with hopes and dreams, with vision in our eyes. Bound by truth and guiding strong, we walk this path with pride. At SPCP, we rise as one. Chorus. Oh, Sardar Patel, our beacon of light. So suppose you want to modify it. Suppose you want an anthem in the language of Shakespeare. You can say, act as William Shakespeare. And rewrite the above. Now Shakespeare is going to write an anthem for your college. Upon the verdant fields of Gujarat's land, where wisdom lamp doth cast its golden ray. See, Shakespeare, the greatest English dramatist and lyricist, has now written a college anthem for Sardar Patel College. Then we scholars gather, hearts and minds in hand. Look at the language of Shakespeare. Oh, Sardar Patel, thou beacon ever bright. And suppose you want the same in Gujarati. I'm asking in Gujarati. Now the same song will be, the anthem will be, Shakespeare's anthem will be converted into Gujarati. Yeah. I mean, rewrite the above college anthem in Gujarati. Is it about your college? I don't know.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Oh, okay. Gujarati, it's like little bit of like Hindi, but that line of Hindi is not there, but it is Gujarati. Okay, that's how you write Gujarati, right? When you take off the line that hanging the letters, you take off the line, it becomes Gujarati almost in Hindi. Okay, now
Some of the audience you
I
like to
want
read, because I don't know Gujarati also, sir. If any audience like to read this line, please you can unmute. Or you can
any Gujarati readers, can you read this?
please type in the chat box. I will give you a chance to unmute.
Yeah.
Just 1 second. Let me check. Anyone is ready to? Yes, Vaishali Sotte. Yes. Vaishali, ma'am, can you please unmute? Yes, Vaishali Sotte, ma'am, can you please unmute?
Or for time being, you unmute
Hello.
all. Yeah,
Yes,
read.
Am I
yes,
audible?
yes.
હા ગુજરાતની હરિયાળી ધરતીમાં જ્યાં જ્ઞાનનો પ્રકાશ ફેલાય છે, અમી મળીએ આશા સપનાની સાથે નવા દિશા તરફ આગળ વધાય છે. સત્ય અને શ્રદ્ધા સાથે અમે ગૌરવથી ચાલીએ છીએ. એસપીસીપીના આંગણે પ્રગતિના પંથ પર ચાલીએ. કોરસ બી બોલવાનું સર?
Chorus B. That's all.
ઓકે. ઓ સરદાર પટેલ પ્રકાશપુંજ અમારા, તમને અર્પીને દિલથી વંદન. વિજ્ઞાન એકતા શક્તિ સાથે અમે આગળ વધીએ પ્રતિદિન. આરોગ્ય આશા માનવતા માટે અમે શીખીએ, સેવા કરીએ, નેતૃત્વ કરીએ. SPCP અમારું ગૌરવ, તમે વાવો ભવિષ્યના બીજ.
How is those lines? Are they good?
Yes, it's excellent.
Okay. I just copy these lines now.
Okay.
And go into another tool, which some of you might be knowing, but then by the time everybody come back, we'll just try whether we can make a college anthem in Gujarati. And how long will it take? Let us see. And all this you have to delete, otherwise that also will appear in the song, because AI do not know whether it is Gujarati or, I mean, it is lines or anthem. Okay. Can you hear the audio?
No, sir, no audio.
No audio. Oh,
No.
then once again. Maybe when I share, I have to share that particular screen. Then let me check. Usually in here in while sharing the screen, audio used to appear. Let me see. Yeah, once again. Were you able to hear the podcast?
No. No, sir. Yes, podcast actually we came to hear, but not
Yeah,
this one.
it is not, you are not hearing. All right. Okay. Let me check what happened. Oh, I can hear, but you are not able to hear, isn't it?
So, yes, yes. Now it is. Now
You
it is,
have,
sir. Yes, yes.
wait.
But now, no, no, sir, no sound.
Will come, will come.
No. Ah, yes, yes, it's there, it's there, it's there. It's there.
जागनानो प्रकाश फैलाए हमें बढ़िए आशा सपनानी साथे नव दिशा तरफ આગળ વધાય સત્ય અને શ્રદ્ધા સાથે અમે ગૌરવથી ચાલીએ એસપીસીપી ના આંગણે પ્રગતિના પથ પર ચાલીએ ओ सरदार पटेल प्रकाश पुंज हमारा तुमने अर्पिए दिल की वंदन विज्ञान एकता शक्ति साथे हमें आगे बढ़िए प्रतिदिन आरोग्य आशा मानवता માટે અમે શીખીએ સેવા કરીએ નેતૃત્વ કરીએ SPCP અમારું ગૌરવ તમે વાવો ભવિષ્યના બીજ દરેક પાઠ અને મિત્રતાથી અમે વારસો રચીએ નવતારને કાળજી સાથે ફાર્મસી ક્ષેત્રે આગળ વધીએ વર્ગખંડથી લેબ સુધી હિંમત અને આનંદ સાથે એકતા અને ઉદ્દેશ્યથી અમે ઉજ્જવળ ભવિષ્ય બનાવીએ ओ सरदार पटेल प्रकाश पुंज हमारा तुमने पिए दिल की वंदन विज्ञान एकता शक्ति साथे हमें आगे बढ़िए प्रतिदिन आरोग्य आशा मानवता માટે અમે શીખીએ સેવા કરીએ નેતૃત્વ કરીએ SPCP અમારું ગૌરવ તમે વાવો ભવિષ્યના બીજ કૃતજ્ઞતા અને સન્માનથી અમે આગળ વધીએ છીએ દરેક ખેતર દરેક દેશમાં તમારું ઉચ્ચવળ કરીએ છીએ.
How is the song?
It's superb, sir. It's superb. Really awesome. It's a magic. Now AI can do some magic for us.
Yeah. See, there are possibilities like, my parents' wedding anniversary was last month, the 50th wedding anniversary, Golden Jubilee. So I made a song in Malayalam with the help of AI and made a real song and sent to them. And with the video, I mean, I had some old photos and videos of them, and then I connected them and then made a video, and they loved it. My brother's sister, daughter's birthday, I made a birthday wishing song in Malayalam and sent to her. So you can make your, you can make birthday songs, wedding anniversary songs, college anthem, prayer songs, all that you can customize and make. And if you are interested, I can teach you in 5 minutes, or I shall go to our academics. So if you let me know whether you are interested, you give me a thumbs up, then I can teach you how to make songs. This is very practical, and your loved ones are going to appreciate you, because on their birthday or special day you can make songs very easily. Sir, can you please unmute all, and therefore I just want to know whether they love to learn it,
Okay, one second.
or I can go to academics right now, or
Sir, I have one concern, you can say. If AI is doing all the thing, then where will our creativity go? Like, we could generate a song within 2 minutes. It was given a nice music also, it was sung by a person. So I mean, there is a possibility that all these songs that we hear and those which become quite famous and popular, there are chances that AI is helping all these composers or
yeah,
poets,
that's a real
you know.
concern. You are exactly right. That's a real concern. That's what's going to happen. Even at home, your children would not want your food. You will have a robot cook.
Exactly. So
AI
the
robot
human
cook will cook
creativity
food
and using your brain.
everything. I agree. And maybe in future, even people won't marry. They will marry AI robots. Robots, humanoids in the shape of a lady.
There
Right.
was a movie like that where he
Yeah,
wants to marry a robo, but the concern is that robo
exactly
can't produce
all the
children, right?
exactly all the fields are going to be affected. But then we cannot but then, in telling that, we cannot but then learn this. So this is like we are learning it, and also we are thinking on this as academicians. We are learning these things also with we are thinking, we have these concerns as well. Very good that that's why I got this question. And suppose you love to make music, suppose you are a musician and you know how to compose music, you can compose it by yourself. But if there is anybody among you who is not good at making music, but then still would love to make a music and send it for the birthday of his or her child, or your wife or husband, you can learn it now. I remember last month I had a program with few teachers. That is an offline workshop in I think that was in Calcutta. And then I taught them how to make a music, and then I asked them to write a song about their husband or wife. So the lady teachers wrote about their husband, good qualities, and made a song. And then with the help of this tool, they made a real song. I asked them to download it and send it in the WhatsApp to their husbands, or the male teachers to their wives. And I just left the class, and then the next day I'm getting a call from one of the teachers telling that, Father, thank you so much. You know what? Me and my husband, we were not in good relation for last many days. We were not talking to each other for some reason. They had a fight, a conflict. And then I made a good song about him, telling all the love and care I received from him so far, and with all his good qualities. And then AI made a song, right? And I sent it to him in WhatsApp, over WhatsApp. I sent it to him. And when I reached back home in the evening, I found him, waiting for me. And then the moment I reached home, he hugged me and said, "Thank you so much. The song was very nice. I loved it. And I did not know that you love me this much." And then she says, music can heal. Okay. And in this way, and suppose any of you are not good at making music, AI can help you. And if Dr. Ashma is good at making music. You can make music by yourself. But I'm not good in making music. Therefore, I thought I will make a music for my parents on their wedding anniversary, and they loved me for that. So, if anybody want to learn it, I can teach you now. Otherwise, I'm going to skip to.
Yes, sir. There are many requests I can see in the chat box. Please, you can show one once how to make it.
Okay. Thank you. I shall make one. See, first of all, how I made is, you can go to any of the AI tools. You can either go to ChatGPT or you can go to, let me make a song for somebody who is celebrating birthday. Is there any participant who is celebrating their birthday this week? Is there anyone among you who is celebrating birthday this week? Hello? Is there anybody who is celebrating birthday this week or next week in the month of May?
Yes, sir. Rahul Lalwani.
Yeah, Rahul. Who is that? Rahul. My son's 8th May. Okay. Somebody says, I want to make a song for my son 8th May. We'll go for that. Who is that? 28th April. Okay. My son's birthday 8th May. It says DC. DC, shall I make as a demo? Can I make a birthday song for your son? If then you please unmute DC. This DC. Can I talk?
They can unmute. They can unmute.
Okay, you can unmute. Okay, so I need some information about your child. That's what I just want.
Is
So
the 4 years old?
Yeah, I am going to Perplexity AI now, and I am asking Perplexity AI, write a birthday song to wish. What is the name of your son?
Devam.
Spelling?
DEVAM. VAM.
Devam. Okay, correct? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, to wish Devam. How old is he? He or she?
4 years. 4 years.
4-year-old boy. I'm teaching you how to write a prompt. Okay, 4-year-old boy slash and parents name.
Piyush.
Spelling?
PIYUSH.
PIYUSH. Piyush and
Susmita. SUSMITA.
Susmita. Okay. Hails from
Rajkot.
Rajkot. I am coming to Rajkot in the month of June.
Yes, sir. Welcome.
Rajkot. Okay. Then tell me something about him that you would want to appear in the song.
Very naughty, active child.
Okay. Loving. Then he's got any siblings?
Yes, Sriya.
Elder one or younger one?
Elder one. Sister.
Sriya.
Sriya, yes.
SRIYA or?
SREEYA.
Okay, Sriya. Anything else you would like? He started to learn LKG? Is he in LKG or kindergarten?
Yes, in kindergarten. Studying pre-K.
Okay. Then anything else? Like always happy.
Always happy.
Which is his favorite food?
No.
Pulao.
Yes. Mango.
All right. Okay, in this way, whatever you want to appear in the song, you have to add like this. It's a slash or with a comma. Okay.
Yes,
okay. Then you enter it, and then you say in which language do you want the song?
English.
English. Okay. If you want in Hindi, you say Hindi or Gujarati, whichever. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you read the song? Happy birthday, dear Devam.
Happy birthday, dear Devam. 4 years old today from Rajkot town. You shine so bright in your own naughty way. Clap your hands, jump around, sing and dance with glee. With Piyush, Susmita here, and Sriya cheering here.
You know why this song is like for a 4-year-old kid? That's why this song is a nursery rhyme. If it was like for a grown-up person, the song would be much more like poetic and much more serious kind of. But then this is for a boy, small little boy. That's why this is like a nursery rhyme. Yeah.
Yes.
Kindergarten fun each day.
For each day, always happy for to cheer, loving hugs and playful smiles. We all love you here. All that good, good. The very cute thing.
Love
Cute
on your
song.
birthday plate. Yummy treats you love to eat. Naughty, but clap your
Full
hands. Happy
power.
birthday, little star. Shine your light so bright. Okay. Well, now I'm going to copy this song. This is how you have to do. You have to copy the song. Okay. Everybody, you have to copy that song. So if you want the song in Gujarati or Hindi, you mention, write in Hindi, write in Gujarati. It will be written in that language as well. Suppose you did not like the lines, you say rewrite, it will rewrite. Now you copy the song in this way. Or on a single click, you can copy here. And you have to go to another tool. And the tool is Suno AI. Okay. Yeah, I shall show you. The tool is, everybody now do this, SUNO AI. Okay. You enter it and you will find this Suno AI music. You open it. And when you open it, this kind of a page will be open. In mobile phone also you can do this. Mobile phone, there's an application. You can download the app from Play Store, or you can go to Google and type Suno AI as well. Then you click here, create. Okay, then you have to sign up. Sign in. Okay, when you click sign in, these options will come. Whether we can sign up with Apple or this or the Facebook or Google. So it's better you don't, there is no need to type your mobile number or no need to type anything. You just click here, sign up through Google. So click on the Google icon. Then you can sign up through your Google ID. So when you sign up through your Google ID, say you will get a page like this. A page like this. I shall go to that. 1 second. A page like this. You will be into a page like this. Okay. You will be sign up into it. Then a page like this will pop up with which is Suno. Okay. In that, there's an option here, create. Okay. Create. Click on create. And then you will have a page like this. See, you just watch what I'm doing, and after the class you try. Then you paste the lines here. See, this is where you have to paste the lines. You just paste the lines here. No, I am pasting the line here. Okay. This is where you have to paste the line. But after pasting the line, you have to do some cleaning. That is, you have to delete this chorus, first stanza, second stanza. Otherwise, AI do not know whether they are lines or not. Therefore, if you do not delete it, this will also, they will sing, right? It will sing chorus, bridge in that way. So you have to delete all of this. Delete all these titles, intro, outro, all that you delete. Okay. Then this is clear. Now they are asking for styles. Okay. Then you can type the style here. Maybe you want what kind of style you want. Also, or you can select the style. There are many styles default given here. You can select nostalgico, classical, you can suggest. These suggestions, from the suggestions you can select. But then we will go for a melody, MELODY, melody. And you can also give a slash, and suppose you are writing a song for your wife, then you would want the song to be in male voice. So you can type male voice. So suppose you are a wife writing a song for your husband. You want the song to be in female voice. So you write female voice. So I'm not going to write the male voice or female voice. I go for the default. Then you click here, create. So per day, you can create 10 songs in one Google, when you sign up in one Google account. Suppose you wanted more than 10 per day, you can go to another Google account. Okay, now the song is ready in few seconds. Let me click.
Happy birthday, dear Dan. 4 years old today. From Rockwood Town, you shine so bright in your own naughty way. Clap your hands, jump around, sing and dance with glee. You should snap up here and scream at hearing wind.
Were you able to hear the song?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
This is one version, very fast version. Suppose you want a slow version, you say slow. Here, this is where you have to type the style. Suppose you want to slow, you say slow. You want male voice, you write here male voice. All that you can select right here. Okay. But then I have gone for just default. Another version.
Happy birthday, dear Devon. 4 years old today. Right, good town, you shine so bright in your own naughty way. Put up your hands, jump around, sing and dance with glee. With Ayush and Susmita here, it's reassuring. In your garden, fun each day, always happy, full of cheer, loving hugs and playful smiles. We all love you, dear.
Hello, how is the song, Piyush?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. It's good.
Wait, now how
Very
to
good.
download? You can also write a song just as I have written it. You can also do that, okay, by yourself in your mobile phone also you can do. And how to download, that's what I'm going to show you now. You can download it, right? And you can download it and you have lot many video making apps. For example, InShot, Filmora, lot of video making apps. If you have the photos of your son or videos of your son, with that's not AI, usual video making apps. But then when we were making such videos, we used to, underneath, we used to incorporate what? Just a birthday song, right? Now, you can attach this song to that video and make a beautiful video on your child's birthday and play that in the big TV screen when you are celebrating. Isn't it awesome? So how to download? So this, you will find 3 dots. Can you see these 3 dots against the song? Or here these 3 dots against the song, click on that, and then there's an option download MP3 audio. So you click on download MP3 audio, then this will be downloaded. Okay, download anyway. So then this will be downloaded, and see, the song is downloaded. This song you can send through WhatsApp, or you can use to attach to a video. All that is possible. Any doubts, clarifications? I know that it is quite fast because we have plenty more to learn today, and I used to do many workshops in which I will take some more time and teach. But then this is just for after lunch break. I just wanted to entertain you. That's why I taught you how to make a song. Well, can I go to another next tool? This is how you can make a song. Okay, and per day you can make 10 songs for free in Suno AI. Suppose you want to make more songs, you go to another Google ID, another Google page, and in that Google page, you can make more, isn't it? 10 more. Now, as many Google IDs you have, in that 10 each you can make. Is that clear? Nobody's responding.
Yes, sir.
All right. I hope you will make a song for your husband, your wife, your child, your mother, your father today and send them and then make them happy. Okay. Or a college anthem, a school anthem. Okay. And do that. Or a festival is coming and then for the festival you make a song. Or for the entire family you can make a song with the help of AI. Okay. All right. Thank you. Now we shall come back to academics. Yep. I think we will, since after lunch break, initially there will be a tendency to be sleepy, and therefore we will begin with something that's going to be very practical, and that's going to be like how to make a PPT. Are you interested in how to make a PPT with AI? Not interested, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, please carry on.
Yes, sir.
We are waiting.
Then I shall begin with the best one and then an easy one. The best one that I love the most to make PPT is from Microsoft Edge. Okay, from Microsoft Edge. So in Microsoft Edge, there is PowerPoint. So please note, all of you are having, as you are having your Google page, you will also have Microsoft, isn't it? Usually when we buy a laptop, we'll have Microsoft and Google installed default. And in Microsoft, there is Microsoft 365. So you have to go to Microsoft and type Microsoft 365. You have to do some downloads, and then you will have Microsoft 365. So this is my Microsoft 365, in which I have Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Outlook, Word, PPT, all that. And tell you, I'm not an Excel person because I teach literature. I am not using much of Excel. But then if there are any Excel people among you, Microsoft 365 Excel is the best for data analysis. So you go to this one, Microsoft Excel, you open there is something called analyze. So you upload any Excel sheet and then you go for analyze data. Upon your data, you can make, mind maps, you can make diagrams, charts, graphs, everything is possible in Microsoft 365 Excel. But I'm going to talk to you about Microsoft 365 PPT, and I'm opening a blank presentation. Well, and then there is something called create presentation about. Create presentation from a file. So what are they? Suppose you have a file already with you, like you have an essay, you have an article, you have a book, you have something to teach, and you have that soft copy. You can upload that soft copy. You can upload that file into it, and then this 365 will make a PPT out of it. Okay. Another method is create a presentation about. I shall begin with that. So I click on create a presentation about. And can somebody suggest a topic that you want to create a presentation about? Can one of you suggest a topic?
Artificial intelligence.
That's a simple topic, something related to pharmacy or something. Or
nanotechnology.
Yeah, very good. I shall go to ChatGPT. I have asked ChatGPT to give me some latest emerging topics in pharmaceutics. And I have got 20 nanotechnology based drug delivery systems. Is that okay? Okay. Then I copy this topic. I want to make a PPT on that. Nanotechnology based drug delivery systems. So I have a class tomorrow. I want to make a PPT. I just enter the topic here and I wait. Okay. So now I have got an outline for the PPT. Nanotechnology based drug delivery systems, innovations and applications. That's going to be the title. First slide, introduction to nanotechnology in medicine, definition and principles, historical developments and milestone, key concepts, etc. And I got a overall outline of how they are going to prepare. Suppose I want to add something, I can click here, add a new topic. And here I suppose I need a conclusion. I say I need a conclusion. Conclude. In this way, whatever topic I would love to add in it, I can add. Okay, now one more slide is going to be added, like conclusion. Then I click generate slides. Okay. So whatever topic I want to add into it, I can give the topic in between or after that. And then I click continue and it is continuing. It's going to generate the PPT. This is the best because PPT after all is of Microsoft. Therefore, none other than Microsoft can do it better, right? See, I'm not doing anything. My hands are free. You have to wait for a minute. Yep, done. Let me now open it. Look at it. Okay. How many slides? My God, 27 slides. Shall I just do the slideshow?
Can we add audio into it?
Yes. We have to download and add audio. I shall show you that. I have no design. I just I am showing how the way it is produced. But then we can do editing. I shall show you how to do the editing. And I just wanted to show you the quality. Okay, anyway, it goes like this. To save our time, I'm coming back. How to edit? Suppose you want to do some editing, add some images. There is something here called designer. Hello, I am pointing it out here. Can you see this? Designer. So I click on designer. Now, plenty of designs will be generated. See, now I don't want this. I want to go for this version. I can go to this. So designer will do the designing. And suppose I did not like this image. I want another image. What to do? I can go to Google and what was our topic? Nano. Yeah. So I go to Google and I paste this topic here and I go for images. And I now have got plenty of different images. And suppose I would love to have this image instead of the other one, or like this image instead of the other one. I just whichever image I would love to add to it, I just copy here, copy image. I come back to my slide and I delete this image. I paste the new image here. Look at it. Now with the new image, I get different. Hello, did you understand? So suppose I did not like any of these. See more, show more designs. So more designs now. Okay. In this way. And go to the second one. And designer is giving me many other options as well. And I want to change the background color. I can go here. I can change the background color and all. I can change here. Shapes. All this is possible. So here there is no image. So if I want an image, then I go here. I have designer will give me another animated version here. Yeah. And so in this way, I can do all the designing, background color, everything I can change. Suppose I did not like this image, I can just delete this image. That was a default image given by them. And then I think that's not a good image. I can go and copy an image whichever I like from Google. I come back to my slide. I just paste the slide there. That's all. And then with that, paste the image there. That's all. And with that image, different designs will be made in seconds. Isn't it awesome? So look at it and how to download. And all these designings I can do here. And at the end, how to download. Yep. To download, you go here to files and then click create a copy, download a copy, then download. So it's a 21.5 MB file with good quality, high quality definition. Quality is there. And then, yeah, it is there now. Yes. Now somebody was asking whether we can add audio. Yes. See, look at here, record audio. So record audio. Okay. So good. I click here record. Good morning, students. I would love to talk to you about nanotechnology-based drug delivery systems, innovations and applications. So when we consider nanotechnology, when I go do this class, this is going to be my agenda and overview. I'll be introducing nanotechnology initially in the first few minutes. Then we will be discussing about types of nanoparticles used in. Okay. All right. Now I click here insert. Now audio is inserted. Let us see. So I come here, zoom it. Good morning, students. I would love to talk to you about nanotechnology-based drug delivery systems, innovations and applications. So when we consider nanotechnology, when I go to do this class, this is going to be my agenda and overview. I'll be introducing nanotechnology. Clear? Did you see that I have now uploaded audio? And suppose you want to record a video, you go here, record video. So there's an option to record your video, right? So your face will come in the corner. See, look at here. So, good morning, students. I'm going to talk to you about nanotechnology, and my agenda and overview is this or that. Okay, stop it, and then that's there. I think it's clear. Look at it. So, good morning, students. I'm going to talk to you about nanotech. It's inserted there. Is that clear? Okay. So, look at the entire slide. You can animate it. Yeah. This is how I make my slides for my class these days with the help of it. Okay. This is from Microsoft 365. But let me tell you, Microsoft 365, the version I am using is a paid version. I am paying. The version that I have shown you is a paid version. Per month, I am paying 400 rupees. But it is worth for a teacher. But if you are not using a paid version, also this will work. But you will not have this many options. I mean, you will not have this many designing options. You will have few options, like 5 or 6 options in the designer part. But otherwise, in the designer part, you will not have this many options. But if you are a university professor, you are a college teacher, I recommend you that even if you are not able to pay 400 rupees per month, if you don't want to do that, you can jointly, like a department can have one, and then teachers can put a share, and then have the user ID and password you can share among yourself. And therefore, so many people can use with the same user ID and password. I share my page with some of my colleagues, and therefore they are able to make, good PPTs. So we share, right? So 400 rupees per month we share, and then we can make quality PPTs. Isn't it good? Yeah. Shall I move to another one? Any doubts? Unmute and ask me. Did you love this or what? What is your feedback on this PPT?
Excellent, sir.
No feedback? The more feedback you give me, then the more interested I will be to continue with the next one.
I think it's a gold mine, sir.
Excellent
For all the
prospects.
faculties who are in this profession, there is a gold mine for us, because every day we have to go to the class with new PPT. So I think it's really useful.
Exactly.
Hello.
Yeah,
Yes.
making
Hello. Good
PPT is so
afternoon, sir.
time consuming.
Yeah,
Looking or referring the books, taking out information, or finding information from Google and then putting it in the PPT,
exactly. I thought
searching
Rashma would
backgrounds and
tell.
everything. It's very time consuming.
Yeah, very good. I thought Rashma is going to tell that if PPT also is going to be done by AI, what is my role? Okay. Yeah.
No, no, my
Hello.
role is teaching. I understand that.
Okay. Thank you.
Hello.
It's
Good afternoon,
really
sir.
useful, sir. It's really useful for us to make these all. It's a
Yeah.
time-saving process, really.
Exactly. This kind of things. I think that this kind of things like making a PPT, preparing a question paper, or preparing answer key, this kind of clerical jobs, let my secretary do. My secretary is this AI. Let him do. Let me do some quality things, like let me read a new book. Okay, let me write a new article. Let me read some. Let me also watch a movie. I have the right to do that, isn't it? The entire day I was in the college. Then coming back home, also I spend my day sitting and preparing PPTs. Right. Let me watch a movie and have some leisure time. All right. Now we shall go to another tool which is going to be helpful in
So one
making.
question, please. Can I
If
ask?
the question is about PPT, I shall answer.
Yes, sir. Like if it is a research project PPT, then I want to add one audio or video, whatever it is. In that, can I insert in between?
Definitely, this is a normal PPT. When
Yeah.
you downloaded it, that becomes a normal PPT in which
So
you can
in
insert
between,
anything.
we can. Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you,
it's a
sir.
normal PPT in which you can add a video or audio. Suppose you want to add more slides, everything you can do, all editing you can do. When we download it, it becomes a normal PPT.
Thank you, sir. It's an
Hello.
excellent.
Yes.
Hello.
Yep.
Hello.
Yeah, Krishi.
Yes, good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, this is Disha.
Dr. Disha.
Disha, please.
Sir, can you please repeat the steps once more? A quick repeat, please.
All right then.
Okay, thank you.
We have plenty more to learn, but then
Is it possible to get a write-up kind of a thing
no, I don't write. This is like
where the steps are given?
this is meant to be hands-on training, right? You have to be very cautious, vigilant, and look at the screen and learn. This is hands-on training. Yep. I don't have anything write-up, but then I can do a quick repetition again. So you go to what? You go to Microsoft 365 PPT. Okay, Microsoft 365 PPT. You open a blank presentation, and then if you have a document already which you want to convert into a PPT, you can do that. Where create a presentation from a file, like you can upload one. That I'm not doing now. You can upload here. You can upload a file, and then that will be converted into a PPT. But instead, then create a presentation about. Okay, click on create a presentation about, and I shall go for another topic. That is, what is it? Biodegradable polymers in drug delivery. Okay, I am copying this topic, which ChatGPT tells me that's something new, a new trend in pharmaceutics. I paste it here, and just simple as that, I enter. Then it is now up to the Copilot to research, scan the entire internet and collect data on that and make an outline. It did it within seconds, an outline. So now, if I am very thorough, pretty good with the topic, I can just have a look at it. And suppose I want to add some topic, delete something, I can do all that here. I can delete here, I can add something here, all that I can do. Suppose I have some particular point in my mind to be added into the PPT, I can add it here as well, which they will make into designs. Now I click here, generate slides. Okay, that's all. I am not adding anything because I'm not good in this. I'm not a pharmaceutic person, therefore I do not know anything about the topic. Otherwise, I could add something. You can do. Now the PPT is being generated. It takes altogether, which otherwise will consume an entire day in my life, will now take only just 5 minutes in my life. So thanks to AI that I can save an entire day in my life, which is not a simple thing. Yep, it's made now. Now, suppose you want to, I say keep it, means I love it. Or I can go for another one. Okay, then I double click here. Then this is a PPT. Now 1, 2, 3, all the slides. Totally, I have got now 23 slides. And suppose I want to add more, I can add more. And how to edit, how to, design this. Here there is something called, here, look at here. Here there is a designer. Click on designer. Then designer will take care of the rest. Designer is giving me lot many other options. This is a plain white title. I want to make into a designed one. Look at it. Made into an animated one. Then this one, designer is giving you suggestions. So I think this is good. Okay. Then, okay. In this way, I can edit. Yeah, I think this is good. So whichever you find like good, you can go for that. Suppose you didn't like any of this, you can go for show more designs. Then more designs will be shown here. And suppose you did not like this image, what to do? You go to Google and type for the images, paste that topic, and then go to another images, and then copy the image, paste it, and then designing will be taken care of. Look at it. And suppose you think that that particular image is not good, then you want another image, then you just to copy the image, come back to your slide, and in whichever slide you want this image, you come here, you delete this image, just paste it anywhere inside that, and then with that image, AI will make slides with plenty of different designs in seconds. Isn't that great? A great help, isn't it? For a quality teacher. For somebody who wants just to be an average teacher, even without PPT, you can teach. But for a quality teacher who would love to make best PPTs, this is the best. This is the last word. Yeah, I think this is clear. How to download? Go here, file, create a copy, download a copy, download. And then you can add video, audio you can add, everything you can add. And then you can send to your students or you can present it in the seminars. Is that clear? Can I go to another tool?
Yes, sir, please.
Yep. See, there is another tool for making PPT since people are, this is very simple. I know that many of you are using it because this is been there in the market for the last 2 years. But in case anyone is not aware about this, the tool is called GAMMA, Gamma. GAMMA, Gamma. Okay, you can even download it as an application. I shall copy the link in the chat box in case many of you who used to attend online classes could be aware of this. Online classes on AI tools, I know that you will be aware of this. But in case anyone is not aware, this is it, Gamma, GAMMA. And how is Gamma useful? I have now pasted the link in the chat box. Click on that. So in Gamma, there's an option, create new. So you have to sign up with how to have Gamma in your system. Go to Google and type Gamma and then sign up with your Google ID. They will ask you some questions like whether you are an educator or a student, or such kind of simple surveys, answer all that. And then you will come to a page like this. Okay, do it after the class. I repeat again, you go to Google. 1 second. Yeah, you go to Google. Even in your mobile phone, you can use Gamma. Go to Google and type GAMMA, AI, and then you will find this one, Gamma app. Open that. And then if you are using it for the first time, they will ask you login or start for free. Click on start for free or login, and then you will be into it. So continue with the Google. Then select your account. Whichever account you want, select it, continue. And then since I am using already in this, I have got these are all the gammas which I prepared in this Google ID. But then for you, it will be like create new. So click on the create new option. And then there are 3 options will pop up. One is paste in a text. Second is generate. Third one, import file or URL. So paste in a text means what? You have got a text like 3 pages. You want to make it a PPT. Just paste it there and continue to be a PPT. But then I am going with the import file or URL. Let me see. Now, I want to make a PPT on your college. So I copy your link and I come to Gamma, import from URL. This URL I paste here, import. And mind you, this is free. Now what they are doing is they are extracting all the data from your website. I mean, like about your college, and then to make a PPT. Maybe we will go for an academic one rather than your college. I go for I go for upload a file. Okay, this is much more academical. So I have an essay to teach tomorrow, and the essay is an essay written by Arundhati Roy, titled The End of Imagination. I teach that essay in the subject which is Indian English Literature. So I want to make a PPT on that because tomorrow I have a class to engage with my students. I want to make a PPT. So I upload this essay, 13 pages essay, 13 pages essay I upload into Gamma. I hope you are with me. I have now uploaded a PDF, 13 pages essay written by Arundhati Roy. And now I click continue. Yeah, now the entire essay have come here. This is the essay. They have now copied that PDF and the entire essay is here. Now, how many cards do I want? So here it is, default is 8 cards. I can make 10 cards in the free version. In the paid version, I can make 30 slides. I click continue. I need only 8 slides. Now they are asking me pick a theme. So whichever is my favorite color, I can go for a theme. So I think if I click here, then this is how my PPT will look like. I go here, then this is how my PPT will look like. So they will give me a preview of how my PPT will look like. So you can test the preview touching upon all this. I think this is good. Then I click here, generate. And my hands are free. I'm not doing anything. I'm waiting for the PPT. So I have an essay to teach tomorrow, essay written by Ardhat Roy. And I want to make a PPT on that to show my students. Yep. The rest will be taken care of by AI. Thanks to my secretary. I have a beautiful secretary now named Gamma, and it will make the slides for me to teach tomorrow in the class. Yep, I'm teaching this essay for the last 5 years. And actually, this is the entire content of the essay. Beautifully well presented visually, with diagrams, with the mind maps, with visually, beautifully. The entire essay is being summarized. The essay is about nuclear war. In 1998, Pokhran nuclear experiment. After that, Ardhat Roy wrote an essay. That's it. Look at the AI images as well. Well, finished. Now I can do editing here. See, there is an editing, edit with AI. So I can improve writing here. I can translate into Hindi if I want. I can make the content much more longer or shorter or simplify language. All that is possible. Again, the design I can further edit. Suppose I don't want like this. I want this image here in this way or in this way. I can do all that. And after that, how to download. Listen, this is an important part. You have to learn how to download. So to download, you go here, share. Hello, share. Then export. Export to PDF means you cannot download, you cannot edit further. But you go to export to PowerPoint, then you can edit further. Okay, export to PowerPoint. Then a normal PowerPoint presentation will be downloaded, which you can further, if you want to add slides, you can do that. If you want to change, yes, this is ready. So I click here. Some error happened in downloading while downloading, but then usually it will be downloaded. I am not trying to download again. Anyhow, this will be downloaded. Okay, which also they will send it to you in your email. You will be able to download it into your system, and also, this is being downloaded. They will send it to you into your email. Yes, let us see that. Now this is the, yes. Yep. Which I can further edit. All right, that's it. That's about converting a file into PPT. Okay. Yep. Then now, suppose out of nothing you want to make a PPT, there's an option. So, and that is here. That's the popular one, generate. So we go for the, we have 3 options. One is paste in a text. Second is generate. Third is import a file or URL. Now I am going for the second option, generate. Now I am not going to upload any file or document. I want 10 cards on one of the topics that we were discussing earlier. What was that? That was about, 1 second. Something from pharmacy. One emerging topic. Artificial intelligence in drug formulation and development. I want to make a PPT on that. So I copy the topic. I come to Gamma. I paste here. So I have a class tomorrow, a seminar tomorrow on artificial intelligence in drug formulation and development. I click generate outline. Wow. This is very simple. Like I am now getting 10 slide outlines with the subpoints, with the 4 subpoints each. And suppose I want to delete any of this or add any of this, I can do that here. But I think this is good. I'm asking you whether this is good. I shall make it much more zoom it. Let me know whether this is good enough. This is your area, not my area. I should acknowledge you. This is okay? Hello, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please. Continue.
This is okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I click here generate. Oh, there is an option for design. I didn't go for that. It's all right. There is an option for design as well. I didn't go for that. Okay. See, now PPTs are being generated. I didn't go for the design part, like I didn't select that. So therefore default design is coming. I forgot to select for the style. So white plain designs are coming. That's why. The images are AI generated as well, not taken from Google. Yeah, it's finished. 10 slides finished. Look at it. The first slide is this one. Second is this. See the image generated by AI. Yeah. Now to download, share. Where is share? Here. Share, export to PowerPoint. After exporting, you can download it, and further you can, if you want to animate, you can animate, edit, add some videos, audios, all that you can do later. I think this is enough with the PPTs. These are the best two tools that I have seen for PPTs. But then in Canva, there is PPT option, but then I love this. I go for the PowerPoint 365 PPT. I just want to ask you whether you are with me and you are happy with the way I am presenting. Okay, can I go to the next tool?
Yes, sir.
John Thomas, happy?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yep. Well, we'll go now to a tool which I would suggest you that if you are a researcher, you shouldn't miss this. This is a tool from Stanford University named Storm, STORM, Storm. So how to have it? You go to your Google. I shall paste the link here. This is something very serious and academical that I'm going to tell now. So I have now pasted a link here, STORM, Storm. I hope you got it. Click on it. You'll get it. Copy and paste it. Keep it with you. And I'll close 365 now. Well, yep. This is it. Can you suggest me a topic? You want to write an article, a research article on something, and you would love to gather some data, some literature, and then say you want to write an article on. Is there anybody who would love to suggest a topic? You can type that in the chat box, or I'll go one from here.
Music
From
therapy.
here, yeah.
Therapeutic contact lenses in ocular drug delivery.
I am showing you all these topics. You select one from this. There are 20 topics. Drug eluting stents and implants, green chemistry, personalized जो भी class है ocular drug delivery innovations. Which one do you want?
Solid lipid nanoparticles.
Number
12.
12. Okay. I copy this and I come to this tool, Storm. I enter it here. I click start. Yeah, there should not be any kind of this kind of things. Okay. Okay. Yeah, they're asking me for the writing purpose. What is your writing purpose? Ma'am, can you tell me the writing purpose? Is it for a PhD or for a paper? What?
Review article.
Yeah, yeah. Oh. Now, can you see what it is doing? It is now browsing all the contents available from all the universities, and it is got, since this is of Stanford University, it is got access to all the data available, all the libraries, and therefore it is collecting all the data related to this topic from different libraries, even from YouTube videos. Let us wait.
Sir, good afternoon, sir. I have a small doubt. Actually, I tried Gamma AI for PPT generation for a topic of medicinal chemistry, synthesis and SAR, but
Okay. Sir, I shall come back to you.
It's not rated success. Only theoretical part only it is work.
If Gamma AI is not working for you, go for the Microsoft 365.
Okay.
See, yeah, look at it. Mom, who suggested this topic, have a look at the content delivered, generated. So you have got an article. This is not like an article generated by ChatGPT or Gemini or any other AI tools. Like this is a pretty long article. Let us see that. And with references, one. So what is this one? So this is yeah, if you want to click on this URL, it will take you into Science Direct topics. Okay, it is from an article. So with the in text references, a long article, composition, structural features. So how many references? This is 13 now, 13, 16, 17, 19. So many references, and then structural features, surface and interaction, preparation methods, macrofluids methods, tea mixer techniques. It's a long article. It will be like 16 to 15 to 16 pages it will come. With all with the references, 29. So let us see what is 29. 29. This is lipid nanoparticles for delivery of RNA therapeutics current status. Let us click on this URL. Let us see what is that. So this is for a National Library of Medicine, an article, references to that. So from all that, look at it. Pretty long. With references. 15 pages you get. How is this? And here this is the table of contents. You get a table of contents in the left side corner. In the table, you get the table of contents. This is the table of contents of that article. And I don't tell you that, so this is unethical. You copy this and then paste it and then make a PDF and send to somebody. No, this will give you an entire idea. Suppose you want to develop it. So you can go to each of these and then develop it. And you can make it your own. You can develop and make your own article, isn't it? So mom, who suggested the topic, I just would love to hear from you whether this is useful.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's like excellent, sir. No words.
So how many references? 30. So lipid-based nanoparticles in the clinic and clinical trials. This is from National Library of Medicine again. An article is referred. So if you are a good researcher, you can save a lot of your time with the help of this particular article which they have written, this review article. You can sit and develop with the help of all the references, and you can make a beautiful article, right? Yep. I think you are now clear with the Storm. Try for this, and you want to go to new one, you go to new sessions. And the beauty is that this is free. And all the articles that you have generated will be in my library. These are all your articles will be in my library. Okay. This is my library. And if you want to go to a new one, you go to new sessions. So Storm, there is no need to pay any money. The forenoon session, the Miss was telling about Science Direct, right? And you have to pay. You have to pay money, and that is like, yeah, I think it is a premium one which you have to pay some money. But then this is free by Stanford University, quality research without any fee, without any payment, for free and unlimited. The thing is, you have to sit and you have to research, you have to browse through, and you have to do a lot of browse, and you have to find which are find through, Now, there is something quite interesting which you shouldn't miss. That is, there is a tool called Mapify, Mapify, Mapify. So, what is Mapify? Mapify, you have an essay or you have a content and you want to make it into a mind map. I shall do a demo now. You have a PDF with you and you want to make it into a mind map. I shall tell you a practical example. The very same essay of Arundhati Roy. Okay, 13 pages. I finished teaching it, and now I want to give my students an overall idea about the content of the essay, or I want to give them a kind of a short note. Therefore, they can prepare it very well for the exam. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload that essay into Mapify. Mapify. Now the essay is here. I click Mapify. And this is free.
Sir, would you please paste the link in the chat box?
Yeah, I shall do, ma'am. But then you see this Mapify. Okay. Mapify. You go to Google and type Mapify. I shall paste the link soon. Look at it now. The entire essay of Arundhati Roy, that 13 pages converted into a mind map. And not just one style. There are different styles. Look at this style, logic chart. Wow. Now this has become like a logic chart. Shall I zoom it and show you? Yep. Look at it. This is the essay, and these are the major points of the essay, subpoints, again subpoints. So the nuclear tests and their aftermath, the devastation of nuclear weapons in 1998 nuclear tests. This is how good and nice this is for students to remember a content, right? So you in your pharmaceutical courses, you have an essay to teach, you have a chapter to teach, you can upload and make a Mapify, and all the chapters can be made into this kind of mind maps. If the students can take a printout and have it, bind it like a book, how easy for them before the exam to browse through that and prepare, isn't it? And this is one, and this is another grid, another kind of, and I love this one, tree chart. And color also you can change if you want. There are color options here. Okay, and how to download? Here there is an option, share and export. You can download it as an image or PDF or SVG. All this is possible. Print it also possible. And there's a limitation. They are giving you some, some credits. So the more you make mind maps, your credits will come down. And one day they will tell you your credits are over. There are two ways to improve your credits. One, leave that Google ID and go to another Google ID and you further. Suppose you don't want to pay. Another you can pay. But if you don't want to pay, then go to another Google ID. And otherwise, there is an option like you can share. What I did was I can share a link of this with participants, and then 1 second. What do I do? What I used to do is 1 second. What I used to do is there's an option that we can Yeah, AN credits. Can you see this AN credits? Go here and then copy link. So mom, you are asking me, can you share the link? And suppose I am sharing this link. What is going to happen now? Tell me. I am going to share this link in the chat box. And look at it. This is the link of that Mapify. Mom, this is the link of that Mapify. So you join that, and then what do I get? Now I have 423 credits. So one person get into Mapify with the link that I share, I get extra credits. Therefore, I shall show you. You click on that and join. Then my credits will improve. Yes, anyhow, you got it. In Mapify, there's also, this is PDF. You can, a YouTube video, you can convert into a mind map. A URL, you can convert into a mind map. A web page. I want to make a mind map about your college. Okay, I copy the link and then paste in the mind map, and then I'll get a mind map about your college as well. I copy the link and paste in mind map. That will be converted into a mind map. Your college, about your college, I get a mind map. So I'm not going to show the demo because of lack of time. Is that clear? Can I continue?
Yes,
Whether
sir.
did you like mind map? It will be
Very
useful than for teachers. It is going to be useful for students. For teachers, it is useful. You can show the entire chapter that you are teaching on screen. You can explain. Understand? You have a entire chapter. You have a soft copy. You upload and make a mind map. And in your digital screen, you show that as a mind map, and then you can explain with a pointer. So visually, it is very appealing, isn't it? You don't agree?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Really great.
And I know that many of your parents think that you as a parent can convert the chapters of your child who is in class 10, class 12 into mind maps and bind and give him as a book. He is going to love you for that.
Sir, I have a question.
Oh my God, what's that?
Shashwati,
Yes, Saraswati.
for writing a review paper, is there any through AI? What about the plagiarism?
Is it anything related to mind map? You ask anything related to mind map, I can answer you right now. Otherwise, I'll wait for the end.
Okay. Okay. It is for a storm, maybe for review paper.
Okay, you want to know about plagiarism, right? Okay. So
Yeah,
since
yeah.
you asked about plagiarism, I shall tell you something about plagiarism. So you
He's
have written a
asking
review
about
paper.
storm generated review article.
Storm generated review article, I told you, you are not supposed to copy and paste it as such and make a Word or PDF and send to a magazine, send to a journal. That will come under plagiarism. But that article, you as a researcher, it is giving you saving lot of time. Otherwise, you have to go through all the data. It is like a time saver. Now you sit and work on that, develop on that, right? So click on all the references it has given you and then develop upon that. And then it becomes yours then there is no plagiarism. Understand? There is no plagiarism. Because it has given you insights and ideas which you are developing, right? So if you're copying it as such, it is plagiarism. You are taking ideas and then quoting it, doesn't matter. Okay. Now, since you asked for plagiarism, I shall tell you something. See, I am going to chat GPT, and a problem that teachers face is that now we are giving our students an assignment. They can use ChatGPT, right, and make write the assignment. That's what is happening in the schools and colleges. So write an essay on global warming in 200 words. I'm asking ChatGPT. ChatGPT in a second will write an essay on global warming. And there are 40 students in the class. 40 of them are asking the same question. 40 of them will get 40 different answers. That's the beauty of it. 40 different sentences. Therefore, how do I know whether they have written or AI has written? So there's a simple technique. I copy this content and I come to AI plagiarism checker. So there are many AI plagiarism checkers available. And in that, one of the free tool which I love the most is Zero GPT, ZERO GPT. zero GPT. So this is zero GPT. Please note ZERO GPT. So I paste the content here written by ChatGPT. I enter detect text. So now zero GPT is analyzing that content. Look at it. What did it say? 100% AI GPT. So this content which I have pasted there is 100%. So your student is submitting you a Word document, PDF document. You can copy that and paste here and check. That's one option. Second option, you can upload file. Suppose they have copied it and handwritten. The sentences as such, they have written a hard copy and submitted you. You have now got a sheet or 2-3 sheets. What can you do? You can take a pic of it and then upload that here, upload the file here, upload that image here and check. They're going to tell you whether it is written by ChatGPT. So that's another option. All right. I hope you got it. So otherwise, but then this is not the standard one. The standard one definitely, as the mom who was engaging the last class was mentioning, is Turnitin. So in case any of you are not familiar with the Turnitin, this is Turnitin. Turnitin is very, very costly. It costs, I think, as my understanding, it costs 5 lakh rupees for the software. So therefore, colleges and universities who can afford this can have it. So this is my Turnitin page. My college is having it because we have PhD departments. So when a student is submitting a project with me, I have to upload that into Turnitin. See, now I have uploaded all this. These days, the students were doing project with me. I upload it. And then when I upload something, upload a content into it, it will show me it will show me what? See, I shall open one. One is similarity report. So today, now when you submit a project or a MA thesis or PhD thesis, you are supposed to submit 2 certificates. One is similarity. So similarity is 0 here. 0 overall similarity means what? I have not copied anything from any internet. I have not copied from a human person. And therefore, when Turnitin analyzed this essay written on artificial intelligence in healthcare, okay, in healthcare, it is not written by a human person. I mean, there is nothing I have copied from internet. Therefore, 0% overall similarity. And in the certificate, similarity report, if I download, I'll get 0%. Okay. But there is AI writing report. So let me go for the AI writing session. AI writing is 100%. Means what? This was written by AI. And similarity 0, that means if I search in Google, nobody has written it. Okay. No sentence is taken from a human person's article, which is there in internet. But AI writing is 100%. So it is written by AI. Even if you paraphrase, how much you have paraphrased from AI also will be shown in Turnitin. So therefore, Turnitin is considered to be the best AI detector. So there are also lot many humanizers available today. Like they claim that you can bypass AI detection. But when a humanizer is coming in, then what happens on the other side? Turnitin will find some solution to overcome that. So there's a fight between humanizers and Turnitin happening. All right. So I think this is plagiarism. If you are copying and pasting it, definitely Turnitin will catch it. It will show you. It will highlight and say this is written by or paraphrased by. People think that AI can be bypassed with tools like Quillbot. So this is Quillbot. So what is Quillbot? In Quillbot, Quillbot, this is there already for the last 4 or 5 years. There is something called paraphraser. So you go here and you paste the article by ChatGPT and you click here paraphrase. So Quillbot will immediately paraphrase the article, right? 1 second, it is more in words. In the free version, there's a limitation for words. So I shall delete some of the words and rephrase. The ChatGPT wrote global warming refers to the long-term increase in Earth's, which Quillbot will rephrase into different. ChatGPT wrote global warming refers to the long-term rising. Quillbot said the term global warming describes. In Quillbot, there is a beautiful translator. So this is one of the best translator available. I want to translate this into Hindi, in a second. Into Malayalam, in a second. into Gujarati in a second. Where is Gujarati? Somewhere it is there. Okay. All right, that Tamil, okay, in a second. So this is translated free. I am not using a paid version of Quillbot, free version I am using. Now I shall go to another tool which is for researchers, which is called SciSpace. So I don't know whether you are aware about it. Many of you will be already using SciSpace. So what is SciSpace? Let us now just go to ChatGPT and one of the emerging pharmaceutical co-crystal for at ocular drug delivery innovations. Let me now search for this topic in SciSpace. SCISPACE. Okay, I enter this topic. So SciSpace is one of the best, I would suggest you, for researchers. See what it did. This topic, ocular drug delivery innovations, it has now scanned through the entire internet and then written a small article on that with the index citations. Now coming down, I can find best 10 papers on that. It has selected 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Not just that, it has now generated columns, one insights, results, research gap of all of this, limitations of all of this. Suppose I want to add a new column like methods used. Methods used, then a new column will be added with the methods used, right? Of all this. And suppose I want to chat with one, I want to make a podcast out of it. Once again, I want to make a podcast out of one of a particular, I can make. Yeah, if I want to make a podcast of one of the PDF, I can make a podcast here. If I want to chat with that, I can chat with that. It is like awesome. And you just go through it after my session. I think it's time already, that's why. But something I would tell you, for writing, there is something called AI writer. Okay. So I click here, start writing. This is like a crow writer. So I want to write an article on artificial intelligence in healthcare. Okay, I want to write an article. I just enter it and I wait. Now the co-writer will suggest me the first sentence. It says, is transforming the industry by enhancing diagnostic accuracy, something. I click accept suggestions. Now it came with the index citation and references. Now next one. Yeah, index citation and references. And suppose I want to change it into citation style from APA into MLA. I can go for that. So I can select whichever citation style I want, right? So MLA 9th edition. Okay, done. Now citation references now become MLA 9th edition. If you are going for a paid version, all the references will come one by one. But in a free version, there's a limitation for references. But this is like a co-writer. Why? Suppose you want to write the next sentence, you can write the next sentence and wait. This is like you write a sentence and then AA will write a sentence. Then again, you write a sentence. So you can reduce the amount of, percentage of plagiarism. That is SciSpace. And in fact, to tell in detail, to discuss in detail SciSpace alone, I need half an hour. But then for time limit, I'm not going to do that because I know that many of you are aware about SciSpace. And if you are not, then you go to YouTube and type SciSpace tutorial. There are a lot many tutorials available that is going to help you. But you shouldn't also miss Research Rabbit. Research Rabbit is a kind of a tool which is going to give us, like Litmaps, it is going to give us, I'm going to new collection. I want to do on the ocular drug delivery innovations. And I want to search for papers in that. I search. Research Rabbit. Okay, Research Rabbit. And then these are the papers available on that topic. I click art collection 1. I click art collection 2. Suppose I love this, I can collect art collection 3. And then I close it. So many papers are all the papers with the abstract will be given to me. I can add to collection. Now, 3 papers I have added to my collection. Now look at it. Similar work. There are 3,206 similar works available. 5 earlier work, 1 later work. These authors have written 27 articles on the same topic. In this way, it is giving you an excellent, details of the research done on that particular topic. Now I click on these authors. Then see, these are the papers written on by these authors. Similar work. And then I am going to get, these are the connection. These are the similar works. And these are how this author cited this author. This author cited this author. So I get the entire connections of how the literature on this topic is being developed all through the history, all through the research history. Okay, suppose I want the timeline, I click timeline. So people started doing research on this topic right from let me see, 1998. Then 1998, 2007. Lot many were done in 2016. In this way, I get the entire idea about the research on this topic was done by the network or timeline. If I click on one of these papers, then it is again taken. In this way, it is helping me to navigate through the entire research history of literature in any topic. That's why Research Rabbit is like extremely helpful for a researcher. I think it's already 2:40 and I should not torture you like this. I should stop. If you give me the entire day, I can sit and talk about different tools because I have already completed 300 workshops on AI tools. I have plenty more tools, but I'm very sorry. We have time limit. See, Sushil Pawar already tired. I can see him yawning, and I think this is enough and enough. All right. So we will wind up. If you want to attend any of my future classes, you are welcome. Because on research alone, we need 5 hours, right? On research alone. But then video generation, audio generation, music generation, all that are different topics. Okay. So I shall just give you my number. Suppose any of you in any of your college or university would want to do offline or online. I am invited by to Rajkot next week and Delhi next week to do offline programs. Suppose you want any offline program for your teachers in your college or university, you are welcome. I will make myself available. So if anyone is interested, I can type my mobile number 944 61 44 836. I have now put that in the chat box. You can contact me, and if you have any clarifications also, you can over WhatsApp. You can ask me. 944 61 44 836. Okay, 944 61 44 836 is my WhatsApp number. If we had time enough, or if you had one more break and again 3 more hours, we could do. But then I think this is enough. For too much on a same day will cause for diarrhea, isn't it? So that's enough. So you can contact me if you have any doubts. Yeah.
Sir, just loved your session, sir. It was so enriching and so amazing. I mean, it gave so much of knowledge in such a short span of time. Really appreciate it. Thank you
Because Ashma, I know how you are going to,
very much, sir.
your quality of life is going to improve, your confidence is going to improve when you are in front of your students. They know these things, many of them. But then we teachers, if we are not knowing it, it will affect our confidence, right? When we are standing in front of them. So the more AI tools you learn, the more confident you are. You will in front of them when you stand, you will say to yourself, I also know this, right? It is not just you. So it adds to your self-image, positive self-image. That's why I would suggest that all teachers should learn at least basic tools, and therefore you will feel that you are also in pace with the latest technology, right?
Thanks a lot, sir.
It's very informative, sir. Thank you so much.
It's very informative, sir. Really, sir. It's so much useful for us. Thank you so much, sir. It's an excellent session.
Yeah, thank you again, sir, for this wonderful session. Now, if anybody want to ask some question, quickly 2-3 questions last we can take and we can wind up. Yeah, anybody want to ask any question? 2-3 questions very quickly.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Sir, I wanted to ask a question.
Yes.
Hello, sir. Good afternoon. It was a very nice session. So I have a question, where Turnitin shows integrity flags. So I just wanted to know what does it mean, because though we didn't do any swapping of the text, but still it shows some integrity flags. So I just wanted to understand what is it.
Yeah, I didn't get your question. If anyone among you
Yes, sir.
got her
Yes, sir.
question, can you answer her?
Suppose some ready-made images are available in internet, and if student has copied it and replace it with some text box, then it will show that flag.
How should we do, ma'am? Like, though we have copied one or two things, like where we didn't do entire copying, but
Yes.
still it shows like, there is some integrity flag, and because of
Flags,
which,
because
yeah.
student has replaced that content with text box
Okay, okay.
to hide something, so it will show
Oh,
that flag.
okay. So,
Yes.
like, how should we avoid that, ma'am? Any idea? Like,
We have to tell the student to generate its own flowchart by use of some Microsoft program.
okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Good afternoon,
Thank you,
sir.
Lata ma'am, for answering, because I was
It's
not.
my pleasure, sir.
Thank
Good
you.
afternoon, sir.
Yeah, if only I know the answer, I will answer you. Otherwise, any
Sir,
part.
if something is created with the chat GPT,
Yes.
it shows that AI 100% plagiarism. If it was para replaced with Philboard, it shows the plagiarism again as AI, sir.
Yes. It will in Turnitin, it will show. If you go to a normal tool, it will reduce the percentage of plagiarism. But in Turnitin, there is also an option called written by AI but paraphrased. It's like when a virus comes, antivirus also will be invented, right? Similarly.
Very true. Yes,
Hello.
another.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. Sir, actually, this is my second session. I have already attended your session previously, and I have actually joined this workshop, seeing your name in the flyer. And thank you for guiding us, sir. It was an awesome, it was very amazing and informative session, sir. Thanks a lot.
Amrita, you already attended online class with me? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay, thank you. I have not giving any online class for the last 1 month. I was in Australia. I am back just back yesterday. That's why I was not appearing online last 1 month. You would have noticed that, right? That we were not
Yes,
having.
sir. Yes, sir. That's why I told you, na, ki, seeing your name on the flyer only, I've joined this because it was online and it was easy.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Amrita, for that appreciation. It's very tough online to explain and teach and demo, but then we try our maximum, but then there could be flaws as well. We won't be able to do it in perfectly or 100% perfectly. But offline means I can come to you, I can have your mobile, I can come at with you, and I can sit and on your laptop, I can help you to download, install, all that. But over online is tough for a trainer, but then we try our maximum. And we try to make it as simple as possible. All right.
Any other question, participants?
Hello.
Yes.
Hello. Good afternoon, sir.
Yep.
Thank you very much. It was a very informative session. I have a question. Suppose I am writing a book chapter or review article using these tools, and as you have said that suppose my this review has been reviewed by the journal or this editors through Turnitin, and they found it AI 0% plagiarism, but AI generated. So would it?
Mom, let me tell you, there are, I shall tell you a danger. Today, when you upload that, you have written something with AI and you do a little bit paraphrasing and all, and then you check with the Turnitin, and then Turnitin might tell you that 0% plagiarism. But for sure your conscience is telling you that there is plagiarism. But then God knows whether in future, Turnitin, while it is upgrading,
Yes.
then at that time it might catch even that plagiarism as well. And therefore, later on in future, somebody would then put your thesis into it and find it and say that, see, this mom has done through AI, then we are culpable, right? And therefore, it is better that we always be careful that we can take ideas, but then not any sentences as such.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Hello, sir.
Yes,
Hello.
Pragati.
So this is Pragati Soni, and my question is, which tool can be used to identify the research gap and how to use it, if you know any?
I have found SciSpace a best one, in which we can create a column in which you are searching for a topic and then all the papers will be shown and research gaps also will be shown in SciSpace. SCISPACE.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Anyhow, I appreciate Samresh for this timely workshop. I know that it is because of your initiative. Because you called me many a times and asked me whether I can have this session. In fact, I reached
Sir.
yesterday only from Australia, but it is because of your persistence that I agreed for this session. And I can see that all the participants are also indebted to you for organizing this kind of very valuable academic deliberations.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for this insightful session. I believe that all the participants here, they learns a lot from your session. And finally, sir, please accept this certificate of appreciation from Sardar Patel College of Pharmacy and GTU as well as Clarivate as a token of our gratitude and recognition for your invaluable contribution. Please accept this certificate, sir.
Yeah, I have touched the certificate with my fingers.
Yes.
That's appreciate.
We
Accepted.
will email this certificate to you, sir.
Thank you.
And all the audience now, please, you can give your valuable feedbacks in the Google form, which is already floated in the chat box. And thank you, Sabu Thomas, sir. Really, whenever I listen to you, sir, this is my, I think, fourth time I'm listening to you. And every time when I listen to you, I came across many, many new tools. So this is your, again, effort. You are continuously searching new tools and you want to give the teachers like us who are really enthusiastic about AI. So I
Yeah.
believe, yeah, I believe all the participants who are there currently, so definitely they will start using it because people are having dilemma still now whether they have to use or not because AI we using in ethically because there are no proper such guidelines is there in India. But yes, there are some countries also having some guidelines. So people are having some dilemma. They are also fearing whether they have to use or not. But ultimately, we have to accept. We need to use it, but as a kind of assistant, not to properly take and submit. No, we have to use it for our as an assistant to give more idea. So you have given us the true concept how to use it AI and different tools, and I believe it means a lot for us. Thank you again, sir,
Sir,
for
could you
your
please
whole
share
session.
the form once again? I missed it.
Yeah, sure, sure. I'll going to share in the chat box.
Yeah. Yes. In the chat box now, I have shared it again. 94467448836. Or else I can do this. I shall create a slide and I shall type
And
it.
so future would like to have you at our campus. So let's see when we can have you at Anand. You are going to Rajkot, right? Rajkot is around, I think, from here around 10 to 12 hours.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
I've been to Ahmedabad last month.
okay, is it okay? So Ahmedabad is very
No,
near from
not
Anand.
to Ahmedabad to Baroda.
Okay, Baroda is very near to Anand. It's only 1 hour, around
I
30 to 40 kilometers.
had a class in Baroda last. This is my. I'm showing you my mobile number here on the screen.
Someone is asking your LinkedIn profile also.
Oh, I am not that much grown to make a LinkedIn profile. I have one, but I am not in very much use. I am active in Insta, Facebook, etc. LinkedIn, I am not very active.
Is there some deadline for filling up this form, or can we fill it later also?
Just finish it right now. It will take hardly 2 to 3 minutes.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning, good afternoon, sir. I am Trupti. I just want to ask you, it is safe to upload our manuscript on any AI tool for our confirmation
That's a very good question.
regarding?
Yeah, very good question. As my understanding, there's an option in ChatGPT wherein you can make something. They are asking you public, or in settings you can make it private. So when you share something, it will not go into the net, and therefore in the settings you have to do something like you can make it private.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
So I think with this we can wind up our today's session. I believe all the participants has got new things, and tomorrow also we do have more important session. And please join by tomorrow 9:45 or 10 o'clock. We'll session 10 to 2, even also day after tomorrow. So we are continuing another 2 days to learn more about AI. So with this, I'm going to end the today's session. Thank you. So I request again all the participants kindly please submit your valuable feedback. Thank you.